Hello, hello, hello.
Yo, yo! I was worried about you. You were like
Yeah, trust me,
you're
I
throwing
was
your
goofing around with
headset
these
around there.
headphones, and I was having trouble with the volume and shite.
Of
There we
course,
go.
everything is great before the live, and then
Yeah, well, I started, like I said, messing with the volume levels on these because when I hit that timer, it made me go deaf.
wow.
So I was like, yeah, that's not a thing. So, all right, so got that
What up,
going.
everybody? Woo!
Let me go ahead and watch us on my machine here so I can make sure we're not going bad.
Welcome,
Where
welcome,
the
welcome.
hell is my shite? View channel and keep an eye out for our guest. He may be running a little bit late, he says. All right, let's see. One. Hey. Oh,
Hello,
turn off the volume on my iPad. Or you
Meatball
guys
is
will hear
here. What
that.
up, buddy?
Hey, Saucy in the house. Let me check out who else showed up. By the way, guys, this show may or may not be safe for work, depending upon how much alcohol I put in this hot toddy. All right, see, Shotgun Sean in the house, Little Alien, Brady Goat, Ritual Dello, Hollywood Polo, Sacro, Carl O, Rebel, Saucy, we said already, and Vader. RB Wings as well.
Barbie Wings just popped in. Hell yeah!
All right, good deal. This is feeling weird because I usually have my other headphones wired into the mic. So I usually hear myself that way.
Oh, gotcha.
Now I'm hearing it
Opposite.
differently. It's
Yeah.
just really weird.
What up,
Okay.
Jeff Rule? Thanks for joining, man.
Jeff Rule in the house. We turn that up one. There we go. It's weird. It still says the volume is 100. I don't know. Okay. But hey, I'm learning, man. They're free headphones. They're 2.4 gigahertz, and
They look cool.
I like them. The other one had that ski thing strap thing going on, and I don't mind it, but I just wanted something new, and these are fitting that bill so far.
We're gonna get into it, Adam, because I really don't know much about it, and I might feel the same way, but I'll see what's said about it.
And Gene and Paul and the rest of the band, if I play any clips, please don't sue me. I see plenty of people who have the entire pay-per-view 2 hours and 20 minutes streaming on YouTube. So if I go ahead and
They'll
promote
go
the
after that, yeah.
band, with some other stuff, please don't sue me out of existence. And if you do, at least get me to 1,000 subs first. All right.
All of a
Adam
sudden
in
we
the
hit, like,
house. Cool.
5,000. That'd be hilarious.
Well, the one thing I want to talk about that kind of came up at the last minute. Let's see here. Nah, we'll put that in the news. That's what we'll do. Let me just make sure I pull up the right images and bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and kick it off before our guest gets here, who's going to do the KISS stuff with me. And Sean gets to participate with you guys because he doesn't know. Is that a new cup? It was here last week. My Super Mario cup. Nice big coffee mug. In this case, it's got a hot toddy because I'm still recuperating from that cold. Feeling much better, but
damn, I was gonna say, man. Still. But a hot toddy is always good, even if you're feeling great.
Good for the throat. I still have a little bit of stuff I got to get rid of. So let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. And what in the hell have you been playing?
I've been playing a lot, man. I've been like jumping around through a lot of stuff. I'm really enjoying Fortnite. We just got the Racer, we got the Festival, we got Lego.
And to be clear, these are all launched inside
these are
Fortnite.
all launched inside Fortnite, but I'll tell you what, man, the Racer and I would say, and the Festival feel like it's a completely different game. If you don't like Fortnite, I still feel people will like the Racer and will still enjoy the Festival. I mean, there's people putting their guitars in their PCs, able to play the festival mode on that instead of the controller. The controller isn't bad, honestly. I don't mind it too much, just using the left and right directionals and the square and the circle on the PlayStation, using like the 4 columns that way. I don't mind it until there's a way that you can actually plug that in USB to the like a guitar into the USB of the PS5. That'll be a lot more enjoyable. That I think they are actually working on that, which would be really cool. But yeah, man, that racer mode, I'm more hooked into the racer mode than any other mode right now. It feels, like I said, a completely different game. This isn't like, oh man, how should I say it? I could say it's almost like Speedstorm, kinda. But it's almost like taking Rocket League, putting it into some tracks and going about it that way. But it's fun, dude. It's just a lot of fun. So there's going to be a lot of updates to the racer. There's some battle pass rewards you can get with that. There's all these quests you can get for new wheels on the racer. But yeah, man, it's seriously, it's a lot of fun. So I think everyone that would try it will enjoy it. And again, if you don't like Fortnite, you might like these. Still give it a try. As far as the Royale goes, the map is different. It's fun. I have no complaints at all. The weapons are great. The workbenches are great. My friends use a lot of the attachments on that. I honestly thought I was going to hate it, but it's honestly a lot of fun. Like you get yourself a sniper rifle, but just have like not as much zoom as you could be great for short range, and you get a lot of damage. There's just a lot of stuff you could do with these weapons, and I really thought I was going to hate it, but I don't. So Fortnite has been an absolute blast. It brought a lot of people back. There's still like, as far as it looks like when I log in, people love the Lego mode. I'm not really one for that mode because I don't like the whole building thing, which is like,
See, and that's what I saw. You know, here I saw Lego, and I'm going, okay, we just made an exclusive building mode.
Yep. Yeah, I would not, but it's I don't know how to explain it, man. You can invite people to your world and they could build on top of it. This is Minecraft. Okay, Minecraft. This is the Minecraft of Fortnite. So that's exactly how I would put it as. So it's not for everybody. I honestly myself don't recommend it. You guys could try it out. There's honestly a million people I see play this at times where I'm logging in just to play the zero build or the racer mode. But still give it a try, guys. You might like that. As far as Fortnite, I wanted to try the finals. The finals is a free-to-play game, and I've been enjoying it. It reminds me kind of like Overwatch, where you have an objective and you need to complete that objective. You pretty much start out in a big arena. You have to go to this vault. The vault could be anywhere in the stage. It will show you where it's at. It always changes. It's random. You got to go to this vault. You got to unlock the vault and get this box. It takes about 15 seconds, I'd say, to unlock the vault. Once you get this box, you got to take it to this cash out box. So you insert the box to the cash out box, and then there's a timer. So honestly, if you don't get to that vault in time to get it first, you don't got to worry about that. But now you have to go where the cash out is and try to steal it. You got to steal whoever put that box in there. And all it is, man, you just hold triangle for a few seconds and then it becomes yours. But all the other teams know that you stole it, so they're going to come after you. The battle pass is badass. This first season is taking place in a casino, which is really damn cool. It's a lot of fun. And the whole world is destructible. So you could have yourself a tank class character coming in there, and he can seriously just take a sledgehammer, and it's very accurate, dude. He'll go to one side of a building, maybe just take the right side out, and that building, whoever the hell's in there, it's gonna fall the hell over. You might not die, but that changes the whole game. That's why the replayability is so high, because you can just destroy everything and it changes everything. So the finals, again, it's free to play. It's fun. I definitely recommend it. The beta was out 2 weeks ago, maybe a little later than that, but I enjoyed that. And yeah, I definitely say check out the finals. It's fun. Still checking out Speedstorm. Again, that's a lot of fun. We played that on the game night. Didn't we play on game night?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Again, man, it's a great game, but I'm honestly playing racer mode on Fortnite more than I am Speedstorm. But now, like, I understand everything about Speedstorm. There is honestly a lot to learn between the crew, between leveling up with stars, between
Yeah, the
unlocking
crew's a
characters.
big deal. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, man. But if you're not going to play it a lot, at least log in every day. There's you get yourself an advent calendar right now bonus. There's an item bonus. These are all for free, and also a daily box you get for free. And who was it that was talking about they hit a paywall? Because I think I understand. I think I understand what Meatball Saucy was talking about. You need the items. So the items you don't need to really pay for. You just have to earn them. You could go back to other tracks and try to earn them that way. But there's a lot of credits you get for free. You really don't got to buy anything. But once you use your credits towards an item, you use that item to upgrade to go even further. So I understand where Meatball said that you hit this wall, but there's still ways around that where you don't have to pay and still earn items to go ahead and level up your character and play even more. So again, Speedstorm, a lot of fun. I would love to play it again on a game night. And hell, man, we could even, I don't know where the finals might be on. I wonder if the finals are on Switch. I'd say that'd be awesome for a game night too. That'd be a lot of fun. Because these are free to play games, man. The finals, Speedstorm, we got Fortnite Racer. If people want to join that, these are some possibilities that we could use. So
I'm checking right now. Reachthefinals.com.
Check it out,
and
man.
Says it's PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, and Steam.
Oh, so no Switch.
That's a no Switch.
But it's still fun. It's still a lot of fun for people to check out. So definitely check that one out, guys. Besides Speedstorm, I entered the Resident Evil 4 VR, a free add-on, and this is spectacular, man. Now I've only played Horizon on the PSVR 2. Now this is my second game on the PSVR 2, and I could tell you this looks incredible. Black, like when you enter a dark area where on the previous PSVR you would see brightness, of course, it would just look gray, it wouldn't look black. Dude, this is pitch black. So if you're entering like a very dim lit area and then all of a sudden lights go out, it's dark. Like it looks like you shut down the headset. It looks that good.
There's our answer from Saucy on the paywall.
You need racers or levels you need to have. Could take months or random. Oh, so okay, you need certain. I can see where he means certain racers.
Yes. Racers or actual levels or courses. I don't know.
You need the items to go ahead and gain your levels.
Yeah. So it's virtually a paywall because it's not forcing you, but if you're doing the seasonal content, you have to have that to participate.
Yeah. Let's see, where was I at here? What was I saying? Oh, Resident Evil 4 VR.
Yep. Really, really dark, you said.
It looks great, man. I forget what the display is on the PSVR 2, but it looks incredible. Like I said, it looks like you shut your VR headset off. I had to close my eyes. I was honestly getting scared. I'm not kidding. I was walking up these steps, and there were like lights on the side, but then all of a sudden it just got really, really dark, and I know something's going to jump out at me. I know it. And I just closed my eyes, dude. Like it felt so real. And it looks very, very good in VR. I highly recommend people try it out. Go ahead and update that Resident Evil 4 if you already have it. I think it's on sale, I think, for $30 now. It's definitely worth the pickup, especially that they're giving you the free VR add-on. So I believe that's $30. Definitely check it out. And again, I don't really like horror VR games. I can't really spend a lot of time in them because they really freak me out.
Well, didn't Resident Evil Village win an award for best VR game?
Ooh, did it?
Well, let me look at my cheat sheet here.
I can't remember.
Yes, Res Evil Village won best VR AR game.
That was definitely deserved, man. Village was definitely great. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 VR, man, try it out. I still haven't hit too far into it, but it's a lot of fun, and it's really cool how you can use your knife. So you just have to you go up here to use your knife, take it out, and you can do instant kills. your gun, you could have like a different reload option, where it's just auto, or you could just reload manually, which is really cool too. When your shotguns, everything, it's a lot of fun, guys. Definitely check it out. And last but not least, Rift XR. Rift XR is something only on PC VR right now, but it is going to come out to the Quest, and it's mind blowing, dude. Like, I thought VR chat was awesome. Rift XR is even better, and it's still in its early stage. So they have AI characters walking around that you could have full conversations with, and people react differently. Like, you could be in an art museum where you talk to someone who knows everything about art, and they might not know a lot about video games, but they'll still try to go ahead and attempt to like give you a smart answer about it. You could talk to someone about video games, cheat codes, how they like, previous consoles. You could spend hours and hours and hours talking to these people and their AI. On top of that, there's an art gallery where you could just go up to these pictures and tell it a prompt, any prompt you want. And you just hold the A button, say, draw this, and it will. In seconds, your picture will come up in this certain art style, AI generated. Really cool. It's free. Check it out. Rift XR. It's going to be pretty far, man. Like I said, it's in the early stages right now, but this is going, they're going to put so many updates into this. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be PvP. There's going to be games. There's going to be just a lot of fun stuff. So Rift XR, check it out, guys, in VR.
Awesome. And before I go over what I've been playing, let's bring on tonight's guest.
Who's the guest? Me? Oh, Todd. What up, buddy?
We got Todd Russell in the house.
Woo! Oh, you're muted, buddy.
Can't hear you.
Oh no, does he know?
Nope, still no microphone. Nope. Okay.
Now
Sauce is excited that you're here. There you are.
Now you can hear me.
There he is.
I don't know. I might have liked it better the other way.
Yeah, 25 microphones attached to this computer here. So how you guys doing tonight?
We're doing good, and
man,
thanks for joining us. We're just kicking off the show and haven't even told everybody what we're doing tonight. But
I need you here, man. I don't know anything about this KISS stuff going on. We need you here.
Well,
I need you here. I'm sure he knows.
None of us knew anything about KISS. They were going their final concert, and earlier this month. And hello to the chat, by the way. Hello, everybody there in the chat. And then at the end of their encore with the God Gave Rock and Roll in Madison Square Garden, God Gave Rock and Roll to You. Mm-hmm. They put up this video. Did you play this yet?
I have not. No. I was going to get to that in just a second. Okay. I'll make it short and sweet. What did Scott play this week? Scott played Diablo 4 and some more Tears of the Kingdom. So that's what Scott played. Let's go ahead and kick it into the segment that Todd is here for. And if you don't know Todd,
talking about, I think I know what he's talking about.
Todd has been a regular on many Discord servers. I think I met you first on the At Games official Discord, and then we migrated to MCAPS, and then you started a Discord or two, or renamed them. And right now, your big venture is the website, right? Play Games More.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So I think you said it's kind of akin to, reading a Nintendo Power kind of thing, where you're covering games and that kind of stuff. And again, your big thing, the title is right there, Play Games More. A lot of us in this YouTube area stream and and review things, but then we don't have time to play because all we're doing is talking about it. Yeah. So this is, in my point of view, where this came from. Is that correct, Todd?
Play games, yes. To return the focus to gaming, because that's what we're all here for, right? We all get embroiled in these conversations and news, and something's coming out, but at the end of the day, right, it's the magic, it's the controller, right? It's playing games, having a controller, getting into a game, and the whole Play Games More is the whole feeling of that you get when you play a game and you actually get good at it, whether it be something with a score, whether it be something you're going to beat the entire game. It doesn't have a score. Like I saw somebody earlier say something about Super Mario 3. They never beat it. I haven't never beat it either. So, I mean, what an achievement for that game. You know, the old Nintendo, great game, by the way. So that's what it's about, celebrating the games. And every day at the site, there's a site, playgamesmore.com. I don't know if you guys mentioned it or not. I'm sorry I was late, everybody.
Yeah, no worries.
Traffic in Seattle area sucks really bad. It's commuting time. It's like 6 o'clock now, 6:21 my time. But from 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock till about 7 o'clock, anywhere you go is bad. And where was I? I was at the arcade. That's why I'm late. Also, because I was at the arcade, they have the 7 days of.
At least you're not in New York, Todd, because I know what they're doing, man. They're putting these cameras up now, where it's like congested areas. You have to pay like to actually drive around. Even if you were a New York City resident, you're charged money in a congested area. Like, what? Are you kidding? That's so weird, dude. I never heard of anything like that. And now New York City is doing that.
I don't know how. I've never been to New York. I would like to go there someday, but the traffic in Seattle is among the worst. I've been to Chicago. I've been to LA. They don't have anything on Seattle. If you're coming to Seattle, prepare to be stuck in traffic for hours and hours and hours.
Oh, no, thanks.
You know, it's not good. It's not good. Thank you, Rebel, for the nice compliment about the articles. Yes, there's new articles every day. I'm trying to make the website like you play Nintendo Power, Electronic Gaming Monthly. Scott, you're a little bit older than me, so you know what it was like growing up with those magazines. Yeah, well, slightly older than me.
Hey, I still have them, man. I have them right in front of me. I have all my Game Pros, my Electronic Gaming Monthly, my PC Gamers, all of them, dude. I never got rid of them. I love them all. Which was why I was impressed, like going into Barnes & Noble the other day, and I seen PC Gamer Mag. I didn't know those were still coming out, and they're up there.
Indeed.
Really cool.
Indeed, and I replied to your Discord message and said, yeah, I get it on Zenio.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
I read. I don't get the print magazines much anymore because they got to be so many. You know, the space, the physical space.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you get older, you start to want to downsize. You don't want to upsize with physical stuff. But
tell me about it.
I mean, I just love those magazines because remember it'd come out and there'd be on the cover a game and you'd get all excited.
Yeah.
You'd get super excited, like I want to see something with that game, and that's the flavor of it. New articles every day, 5 a.m. Pacific time. I'm about 40 days ahead, so if I die tomorrow, there'll be 40 more articles. And then, after that, somebody else has to take it over. But anyway, I'm working and that's what we're talking about tonight. KISS. That's an article that's in the, so I'm working on that. And I wanted to go to the number one KISS fan that I know online is you, Scott. I don't know anybody.
I believe he is. Yeah,
maybe somebody in the chat loves KISS. When I was growing up,
there's one, Rich Wodello.
Rich Wodello loves KISS like you.
Yes.
How many concerts have you been to, Scott? How many KISS concerts over the years?
Dynasty, Revenge, 2, 3. I'd say, besides the cruise, maybe 7, and then I saw them perform 3 times on the cruise.
Wow. Have you ever seen Scott? Sean, have you seen?
I have not.
KISS
No.
live? You've never seen them live.
Never seen
Al's
them live.
also a big fan, he says.
Al is well. How many concerts have you guys gone into the chat? We'd love to hear that. But I'm saying I've been to one concert. We stole my dad's Mustang 350 GT 350, the Creatures of the Night tour. My girlfriend and me, and we snuck away in the middle of the night. He was away on the weekend, and he put tape on his tires to see if I took his car. I didn't know that, by the way. And we took it, got the girlfriend. We took a few sidetracks. I know this is maybe not an adult show, but you can guess what that means. Went down. She loved KISS. Paul Stanley. She wanted to sleep with Paul Stanley backstage.
So did everybody else.
That's how much.
So did Scott.
KISS. I mean, so I had to go down there and see KISS. I didn't think I would ever see him. Vinnie Vincent was there on guitar. I actually like that album. It's one of my favorite. What is your favorite album of KISS, Scott? What is your favorite?
Mine is probably, it's torn between Destroyer or Rock and Roll Over.
Really?
I mean, I'm really old school. I mean, I've been following KISS since, the beginning or near the beginning. Let me see. I want to say 76 is when I started following KISS. I was 9 years old. I had a KISS lunchbox. Back then, Kiss had trading cards very similar to baseball card decks or packages. You got the gum, you got the cards. But Rich Odello sent me a pack of those, I think last year for my birthday, because he had some laying around. But I mean, these were cool. You took them, and on the back side either had fun facts or part of a puzzle. So you would literally go ahead and make a puzzle, the flip side of these cards. I remember doing it probably fourth grade, on the floor in school, taking my cards out and doing these with the kids and showing them how the puzzle pieces came together. So yeah, I go way back.
Yeah, I mean the first album was interesting. When I was growing up, probably with you, Kiss was not a cool band to like. They weren't. They were.
That was a weird era.
They were weird. Then they got into disco, which they were considered a sellout with the disco era.
Dynasty, the disco album. Yep.
The whole elder thing that nobody really understood. You had, Ace, but Ace was cool on the guitar with his flames, Gene spitting blood, and they were always like on the fringe of that. But they've always also supported gaming, which is what fascinated me. All through the years, they've had many, many, many games. And since that's what you guys do here, the Bally pinball machine in 1979, the Kiss Bally pinball machine. Then they've had a Stern one here recently, 2016. I guess it's been about 7 years. And then they've had board games. Do you own any games of Kiss?
Not any board games, no.
Any of the games that they've come out, the pinball they did with the PlayStation.
I had the PlayStation pinball. I've got the VPX tables for the Bally, the Stern. Actually, my favorite VPX table with Kiss is the Kiss and Scooby-Doo with the Pup Pack. That's a nice one because it's based off of the cartoon of Kiss and Scooby-Doo. So, and you didn't even mention that back in the day they had Phantom of the Park.
Phantom of the Park, one of the absolute worst movies ever set in a.
That is definitely B-roll stuff.
But there is an interesting YouTube where the guy goes to the set in the current time and shows you where all this stuff happened in the current. That's more interesting than the movie, by the way. The best part of that was when they were playing Beth on acoustic guitar it was a great version of Beth. Great version of Beth around there's a fountain. It looks like the Friends fountain or whatever. Let's see. Al's got a comment here. Adam said, Ace is the sound of Kiss. No Ace, no Kiss. Famously, Ace had substance problems. And Peter also. Yeah. And I think that Gene and Paul are more professional, if you will. And ultimately that led, I think that was around after the reunion, the final tour they had in 2000?
Well, no, Ace's meltdown happened before the reunion tours.
No, but I mean when he was he came back for that. Yes, he left before that. That's when, of course, you got Vinnie Vincent. And then there's Mark St. John. There was a bunch of guitarists.
Poor Mark St. John.
A bunch of guitarists in the middle. Bruce Kulick.
Yep. Yeah, who still comes on every Kiss cruise and performs.
So Adam's comment, that was an interesting one. It's not the same Kiss then they did his makeup with the hired hands. That didn't bother you at all, Scott?
No, well, if you've seen any of the stuff since the Madison Square Garden shows, they basically say that Kiss the band is more than the four personalities. It's more than Gene or Paul or anybody. It is its own entity at this point in their eyes. And it's funny because we're talking about the new era with the avatars tonight, but there were rumors they were going to go ahead and hire young guns to replace them, wear the exact same makeup of the characters, and carry on. And of course, pay Gene and Paul to do it. So that's one of the avenues they talked about. And then there's the one that we're going to talk about tonight, which is the new era. Before we do that, do you want me to go ahead and show a little bit of that?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And Meatball Saucy, I'm
Gene,
trying.
again,
There's so
I
many comments
apologize.
and stuff going on. I'm trying to smile, buddy. I'm trying.
All right, let me present this screen. Bada bing, bada boom. Go all the way. Now, this is actually kind of a behind the scenes of what happened. As Todd was telling you, they went ahead, they did one encore, which was Beth. Really was cool seeing them, end the show with Beth. They had the piano out, and it was just awesomely done. Smoke comes up, the lights go down, and the usual shouting that you'll hear on any Kiss Alive album. We want Kiss. We want Kiss. Well, the lights stayed off. The screen comes on above the stage, and then you see something akin to this.
The new Kiss era starts now!
The future is so exciting. We can live on eternally.
All right, I'll stop it right there. So what they did was perform the one song that Todd mentioned, God Gave Rock and Roll to You, but it was all performed by these avatars. And shortly after the concert, they said, go to kissonline.com, be the first to know about the new era. I've got some cool ID card in my Apple Wallet from signing up early, another Kiss collectible. And then they went ahead and kind of said what it's all about. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but you'll see a little bit of how this was created, and we'll talk about why.
You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. People saying you'll be mine for a while.
We are so getting that copyright hit.
Yeah.
I will never monetize this video, no matter how many subs I get.
Will never stop because the fans own the band.
You show us everything you got.
Our shows are about joy.
It's Leroy's Kiss.
I'm not
We're looking forward to the future.
wild, we'll drive.
Okay, so you got enough of it there. Hopefully I won't get...
Did you guys see the movie Grudge Match? Where
I did not.
An old Stallone versus an old De Niro, Raging Bull versus Rocky, and they're getting in motion capture suits, and they're fighting over an Xbox. They're going to make an Xbox ad. This is just, I don't know. I got to know, Scott, because you're a fan, and I'm like barely a Kiss fan. I'm more with Adam in the chat, and Kiss was over for me like 25, 30 years ago.
I'm not a big Kiss fan, but I gotta say I have to agree with this. Is kind of, I don't know. I won't go to a venue to watch a screen. Like
we can talk about that too, because that kind of stuff, virtual concerts, are big outside of the United States. There are Nintendo fans, the game Splatoon.
Yeah.
And they did a virtual hologram concert in Japan that was major stadium, sold out. Granted, you had a backing band and stuff going on, but literally you had the characters from Splatoon singing in 3D holograms.
Yeah, Jason mentions they mentioned 3 games: Roblox, Minecraft, and Fortnite. I know,
I can see them coming to Fortnite. I can see them coming.
Do you want to be hanging out with Kiss and Fortnite? I mean, I can see their music coming into that rock band type thing that Harmonix is doing.
Okay, how many people in Fortnite burn through, all the activities to unlock a skin?
Of course, yeah. And it might not even be their favorite.
I mean, remember the Mandalorian skin came out, Shotgun Sean? Shit.
Yep.
Is this a younger person thing that are buying these skins? Because I've never bought a skin in any of these games. In fact, I barely.
Younger ones will pay the money. Folks like Shotgun Sean will grind to go ahead and
I'll grind
get
to do
it.
it.
He'll
Yeah,
earn it.
I won't pay to level up, but like if there's something cool in the item store that like I really would love to have, I'll do it. But I do have the the monthly pass, so I get credits sent to me. I get like free characters. It's worth it. It's worth it to me.
And my grandson's got to have everything. He's got to be Spider-Man, Spider-Man,
Oh,
any
yeah,
kind of
yep.
man that
Oh,
comes
see, those
to
you got to
Fortnite,
pay
he's
for.
got
I
to be.
think. Yeah.
He's freaking got to be anything that comes to Fortnite. I'm like, really? What is the V-Bucks, right? That's the cash.
Yep, V-Bucks, yep.
Oh, I need V-Bucks, Papa. I'm like, no, you don't need V-Bucks. You need to not need V-Bucks is what you need. I mean, I don't, you know, anyway, but they added 3 things. They added the music, right? And they're working on controllers for Fortnite, which is cool. Like native controller support. It works with Joy-to-Key or whatever, I guess. I that's actually something I'm kind of interested in. But so how would KISS come in with these avatars into these games, Scott? How would you envision, or Sean, how would you guys envision they would come in to these games and be of any like interest, I guess? How?
But let me touch on the characters first, Sean, then you talk on how it would be in the game. So the personas of the band have always had names, and in movies and cartoons have had special powers. So you've got Star Child, the demon, and the avatar for Gene Simmons now has wings that can fly around. You've got Catman, which is your drummer, and then you've got Spaceman is the 4 official titles of their personas. So given that, and having special abilities for each one of these personas, I could see people bringing these into games as, you know, minor or major heroes, depending upon how things go. I mean,
you'd play as them? You'd play as these characters in the game? Is that what you're saying?
I could see that happening. I mean, picture this, Sean. Fortnite, they end the season. Next season comes up. Instead of Eminem or
I was just gonna say, if it was KISS.
Yep. If they went ahead,
what if KISS does like this big concert?
Yep.
That goes on because at the end of the seasons, there's always something that happens. It might be a big concert. It might be, you know, a tease of a new level, something.
I want to see him in Mortal Kombat so I can just kick the demon's butt, you know.
Actually, I thought that
maybe on what
Scorpion versus Gene Simmons.
Maybe on Mugen you could beat Gene Simmons. Definitely, I guarantee that.
I mean, that would be kind of cool, I guess.
I could see them doing a fighter pack for KISS.
Yeah, I could see.
I mean, you know, they brought in other heroes from
instead
like
of
the
a
boys.
Pickaxe, it will be a guitar or a mic stand, something. I could definitely see that happening.
Well, yeah. Well, Gene has a base that's an axe.
Meatball's got a good comment.
Use that,
you guys want that here? You want to read one of his comments?
Yeah.
Comment.
Let's see.
What happened?
Meatball's comment that you just had up there.
That right there.
Good question. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had
Grades get old. Old people die. Is it better to have some live KISS for future generations to experience? Okay, and that's kind of what I've always said about a KISS show. The music is good for what it is. I mean, it's literally 5-bar blues for 90% of their catalog.
Well, and you do realize
Chuck Berry rolls around every time a KISS song comes on because that's where Ace got half of his licks.
It's heavily overdone. Alive was never completely live. I hope people realize that.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't off the soundboard.
Extremely overdubbed KISS. Yep. Just so people are all mad about them using backing tracks and Paul can't sing. And dude, they've been doing this for years. They might have been the innovators of this.
Well, but they haven't hidden it either.
See that? Who wants to go pay for a live concert and see recorded tracks? I don't. I'm not paying $100 plus.
It would be cool, like what Rebel just said, to watch a show. I've seen a concert in VR, and it's a blast. If KISS did something like that, like a virtual reality concert, that would be awesome too. If they just use Avatar, in like a virtual thing, and that'd be cool. I would at home, not to go out and about and put a VR headset on and watch, but like to be home and watch something like that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that says we're going to take these avatars and do stadiums. Now they are going to perform, not in makeup, maybe together, but also in their own bands. Right now, Paul's got a new album coming out, I think in February, from Soul Station, a band that he's had on the side for a while. And Paul has had a Vegas residency for a while. Most of his band was from David Letterman's show, I believe, was the bandmates he had on that one. So they're going to do their things. they will still do some stuff together. I know the
One-offs or
Kiss
something.
Cruise
Mhm.
is still coming on. Matter of fact, on their YouTube channel, Paul actually kind of promoted the fact that the New Era will be performing on the Kiss Cruise.
So the avatars are going to perform on the Kiss Cruise. See,
Well-
pay $7,000 to see the avatars on the
no, they
ship?
said they're going to. Well, let's put that one up there because that kind of answers part of the question for you. Let's see here. YouTube.com.
They need to play the Sphere. That's a good suggestion in Vegas. That Sphere.
Yes, that's a
my
great
God,
suggestion.
Put him on that
Wait.
16K gigantic monster.
Oh
screen.
yeah, those things. Yeah, that's wild.
Freaking, that would be incredible. That's
What about a Super Bowl halftime virtual show? Could you see that?
I'll give them this. Okay, a lot of like Foreigner's finally going to hang it up. I think Leonard Skinner finally is thinking about hanging it up. I mean, at some point, these bands. I mean, the name's going to live on, but you got to think that eventually, it's a brand. I guess the brand lives on.
Well, it's a brand, and for a Kiss concert, it's an experience. If you've ever been to one live or even seen a recent pay-per-view, you've got drum risers. You've got Paul Stanley got onto a cable to take him from one stage to the middle of the crowd to a small stage. But what I thought was cool, and Rich Wodello backed me up on this, he literally just grabbed the cable, put his foot in a 7-inch platform boot.
Oh, I see that.
Into a loop, no strap on, no assistance, guitar on him, and let it pull him across the whole MSG. That's ballsy at 71. Yeah. Okay, I got, that's ballsy at 41. But let's go ahead and see what Paul says here about the Kiss Cruise and stuff. I think it was this one. Nope, that's not. That's just singing. Damn it, I'll have to find it. Because there was a Kiss Cruise what he talked about.
Roll to you there is what that is. But yeah, I don't know.
It was probably in my Facebook group from the Kiss Cruise. That's probably where I saw it.
Steps has a good comment. I mean, yeah.
What was Steps' comment? I missed it.
Kiss is basically saying we don't need a real band. Why pay money for a real artist when you can make money off virtual artists? Exactly. Very good comment, Steps. I mean, I'm used to going to concerts where they actually played their instrument.
Yeah.
The one time I was at I think it was the second or the third concert after Dusty Hill from ZZ Top died. And they played the final song, Tush, with his voice piped in as respect to him. The rest of the band played, and I thought that was pretty freaking cool.
Really cool. Yep.
But I mean, I don't want to see a whole concert. Dio, they tried to do it with Dio, and they got slayed with a virtual hologram of Dio. Ozzy says he's got like 5 years left before he's going to die or something. Yeah. So I don't want to see a virtual Ozzy.
I don't know.
With this on a concert, just give us a real band. If a real band wants to be tribute to Ozzy or whatever, that's fine.
Well, do we not have precedent for virtual shows or concerts? Didn't we have a Tupac Avatar show?
Did they trademark
there was a Tupac hologram.
Did Gene and Paul trademark this for Kiss? Now, the virtual avatar, is there a TM anywhere around this? Because
I don't know.
They'll trademark everything. Toilet paper with their name on it.
Well,
coffins,
Sean shared something that was, remember what you shared about Gene's kidney stone?
Oh yeah, I was dying. I was laughing my ass off.
In the after show. Oh, here it is. Let me see. I could share
this. Play it? We already warned about the language.
Not that.
So.
This one. No, this is the thing I mentioned about from the Kiss Cruise. Hold on. Let me stop that and share it.
I love when he says schmeckle too all the time.
He just said schmeckle. It was funny as hell. He says, I got a kidney stone. It's right at the end of my schmeckle. Should I sell it on eBay? Yeah.
$80, $80, more like 80,000 you'll get for 800,000.
All family avatar here, people. You thought it was over? The end of one road leads to the beginning of another. Get ready to set sail on the ultimate rock and roll adventure, the Kiss Cruise 2024. We're thrilled to announce that aboard this epic voyage, we'll be taking the stage with an electrifying twist. Picture this. The Kiss avatars will be rocking alongside the real Kiss on a massive backdrop screen, turning the high seas into a sonic spectacle like never before. And if the excitement couldn't get any hotter, I'm thrilled to share that my brand new album by Soul Station is dropping soon. Get ready for a soulful journey that'll move your spirit. From the stage to the soul, we're keeping the music alive. Keep an eye out on kissonline.com for all the groovy details.
So that mentions the kind of performance you could expect, though. So the band, not in makeup, not in the personas, doing the show on stage with the avatars doing their thing behind. So that's the first show we're talking about.
Paul, can Paul be any more unemotional? That almost sounded like an.
Oh no, that's 100%. What do we call it?
The chat GPT, whatever it is, GPT.
Yes.
Chat. Okay, yeah, because I mean, these AI voices are. I mean, like
that's exactly what it felt like. I could feel like he would be in that Rift deck.
I don't want clone voices. Give me the real voices with the avatar at least. Otherwise, it's a bus times 10.
Well, and that's what I got out of that thing about the show they're going to do on the cruise. They will perform and as their people, and then the personas will do their thing on the screen behind them.
My goodness.
So I can see that making a cool twist to it. But a standalone concert.
How are the fans, though, Scott? How are the fans really? You would be into that? Are you in part of groups that are with fans, or how are they?
I mean, obviously that video you just saw was from a Facebook group of people that went on Kiss Cruise 11 last year. Mm-hmm. So obviously, they sold out 2 cruise ships back to back for week-long cruises. And that was the 11th time they've done such a thing. So obviously there's a fandom there.
So Jeff, talking about the Gorillaz, when you think of their music video, it is a cartoon. Like you don't see the actual band playing. So I wouldn't expect, I honestly don't even know what the band looks like. So to see the Gorillaz would be a shock to me. Like if they walked down the street, I wouldn't know who the hell they are. Same with like, what was that? It was like a metal show, Metalocalypse, I think it was called. Same with those guys. It was a cartoon, and they go on tour and they play. So if they have a backdrop of them playing with the cartoon in the back, that's what they're known for. They're known for a cartoon. Seeing Kiss, you see Kiss live. They're there. They're real. They're human. So like with Gorillaz, they're known for being a cartoon. You don't see their faces. Same with Metalocalypse. So I still wouldn't go see them because that's not what I know. I know them as a cartoon. I want to keep it that way. Kiss is not known for a cartoon. They're known for being a great band. So
okay, so let's put it this way. And Steps has a good point, and I mentioned this earlier. There were rumors that they were going to go ahead and replace them with all 4 young guns, let them wear the makeup, play the songs, and pay the royalties back. But what if we just take this into, digital space only? Concerts. Would you, if the band was singing, but instead of seeing 70-year-old guys walking around in platform boots,
they were
see these avatars performing in a cool virtual area with volcanoes and shit behind them and flying around and shooting lasers out of their guitars? Would that be a VR experience?
I don't care for the theater. I know this was one part of Kiss I didn't care for. I wanted them playing music that I like to hear. I go to a concert to hear music. I don't like all the fire and the crap and Gene spitting blood. I thought that always just was cheesy to me. I mean, it may have been cool to their fans, but to me, I thought it was. What I thought was cool was my girlfriend getting wet because Paul Stanley was making her horny. That's what I thought was cool about Kiss. That was what I thought was cool about Kiss, because that's what they did. They had some sexual appeal with Paul Stanley with the girls. The girls liked Kiss when I was at school.
Oh yeah,
that's what I liked about Kiss. The rest of the crap, the music, some of it was okay to me, but most of it was just, So I'm very the opposite of probably. I have bought out Kiss albums. I don't hate their music. There's some of their music I like, but some of it is just.
Well, let me describe the experience of the second to last Kiss concert I saw. It was the beginning of the End of the Road tour. This was February 13th or 14th, right before COVID. Saw them here in Lexington. It was one of their last shows before they shut down the tour for COVID for 2 years. We had David Lee Roth opening up. David Lee Roth can still kick his legs and jump almost as high as he used to. Yet he sounded like a Neil Diamond washed up at Vegas, half drunk version.
He could never sing. David Lee Roth could never sing.
No.
Never.
But
go back to
let's put it this way: if
yeah.
you put him on a scale of 1 to 10 before, divide that by 10, and that's what I was witnessing. Whereas he went off, Kiss came on, and put on a show. And you were talking about, people's voices going over the years. Luckily, Gene never really had a voice. Gene always sung like this. Dr. Love.
Yeah, he's staying low. He kept it a low register always.
Yeah,
so.
but now Paul will
forget about
still easily admits I cannot hit those. And he goes, that's why I have Eric behind me on drums, and Eric has a mic. Because he will go ahead and double up with me on the high notes to compensate.
You know the unsung hero of Van Halen, the one that
God.
Michael Anthony is the unsung hero, and they threw him out to bring Wolf in. Michael Anthony had all those beautiful harmonies. He could sing high. He could still sing high. The guy's a great singer. But it's like he got thrown out for Wolf. Wolf is talented, super talented. But I mean, come on.
Wolf can play any instrument just like his dad could.
Wolf is Eddie Van Halen. We're seeing through Wolf's hands his dad. That guy is amazing.
And of course, back up on that one. What was Eddie's first instrument in a band?
Wasn't it drums? He started playing drums, and then
it was drums. But because he could play anything, his brother slid in and he played everything else: keyboards, guitar, blah blah blah. I think he even did some bass on some of the albums himself.
Damn, I know that.
Do you guys like Van Hagar? I mean, Steps prefers Van Hagar, the Van Hagar era over the.
I liked it. The first tour that they did. They actually have a video of it live without a net. I remember seeing that under pay-per-view back in the day. I don't know if I paid for it, if I just turned the dial and got the fuzzy thing went to the left or not. But that was a great concert because Sammy was still in his prime. Sammy is a respectable guitarist. So to have those two on stage, I liked it. I mean, he basically brought a front man of David Lee Roth's caliber with a musician. Yeah. So I liked it.
Yeah, you see they are going out on tour. They're going to do, I think, 50 dates. With Live Nation, hooking up with Live Nation. There's Satch. Satch is on guitar. Joe Satriani. He was struggling with Mean Street on the Howard Stern show. Play the toughest Eddie song. And Satch. That
actually, Satch is on tour with whatchamacallit, Steve Vai, and who else right now?
Great guitarist. Satriani will be fine for that tour. He'll be able to play Eddie Van Halen licks. Don't worry about Satch. Yeah, he can cover Eddie Van Halen.
I don't know if Al Di Meola was going to play with him for a couple of times or not. I remember Al actually had a heart attack on stage earlier this year. Okay, what other questions you have that I have not answered?
You got it, brother.
The chat hasn't answered.
I'm good and out on this subject. You gave me some great answers. I appreciate.
And part of this is because Todd's writing an article for the website, and he had asked me some questions in Discord. I said, just why don't we do something that we could be organic and back and forth kind of thing. So, Adam, you said it's just Joe and Steve. I think on different dates there's more because they're doing. I'll have to find it real quick. Darn it to heck!
So as you're looking that up, I want to ask this then.
And Eric Johnson.
as Jeff Rule was saying with the Gorillas and Metalocalypse and all that, if the band was playing behind a screen, if the band was actually there, if Kiss was there and there was a digital screen in front of them, would you go see them?
So the question is, Kiss out of makeup performing with the digital screen?
They're there in the stadium or wherever the hell
Yep.
they're playing,
Mhm.
but with a digital, with their avatars on a screen. That's what
Doing
you're watching.
their thing.
You're watching the Avatar show, but they're still playing their music behind that screen.
What's fascinating about this to me is the game element, that they're maybe leading a charge to get more bands and do more something with gaming. I don't know what it is. That's the problem. We don't know what it is until it shows up in Fortnite, which is probably the #1 candidate since they just put music in there.
I would say, yeah.
I'm not
They have
interested
jam
at all in
tracks
anything.
now. They have all this shit. Yeah.
Zero interest from me. Zero interest in anything musically with virtual avatars in Kiss or any other band for that matter. Not just Kiss, to be fair. I'm back to Meatball's comment. When they're, I want the bands to just be over. They get old, and then look, we don't have Jimi Hendrix with us for how many years, and we still listen to Jimi Hendrix music.
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix music. The Doors, still very good music.
There's tons.
All
the punk rock music out there. Yeah.
The music will last well beyond. We don't need anything virtual. We have the music. So, but the gaming part of it, I'm fascinated in. I do think that's cool that Kiss is at least wanting to. They're talking or teasing that, and I don't know where it's going, but that is cool. I don't know where it's gonna go, but
I think it's got lots of possibilities. Like you said, there's Fortnite, there's fighting games. I could easily see them being in MK1, future upgrade pack kind of thing.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Because what was that game that someone talked about before? That Kiss, the Psycho Circus, was it?
Yes.
Like, look how I honestly liked it. I liked that game. I remember playing that a long time ago now that someone brought it up. And I could definitely see them in more games.
I'm sure there'll be more pinball. I don't know what these board games, these Kiss board games are like. I've never checked that out. I don't know what you do on a board game with Kiss in it, but
and this is back to the Satriani on tour with Eric Johnson and Steve Vai doing a reunion tour of G3.
Wow. I bet that'd be a good concert.
I can't. It's not anywhere nearby because if you look at the dates.
Do they have dates? Yeah. Do they have a date thing?
Let's see here. Limited engagement, 13 shows.
Come to Seattle for Pete's sake. Oh, they always go to Vegas or Reno.
Seattle at the Moore Theater.
All right.
Sold out already.
Oh, okay. Of course.
Tickets went on sale last week.
It'll be on StubHub for $600.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah.
I mean, the reason I knew about this is because I'm a fan of all three of them, and I got an email from Satriani's group telling me that tickets were going on pre-sale. So that's how I got it turned on to this. So, yeah, that'd be pretty damn cool. Wouldn't mind that. What else is on the chat here? Yada, yada, yada. Okay.
He has assigned doors waiting for the sun. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Steps.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. I mean, that is another reason to go see the band, right? To potentially get backstage, to meet the band. Then Kiss started doing all these VIP things. That's just the turnout. We got to buy to get to the back, and
and it doesn't even include your ticket.
Yeah, that's very sleazy to me that you got to charge your fans to get to the back. I mean, just bring a hot girlfriend used to be how you got to the back.
And you got to that. That's it. Yeah.
It used to be, but being married has kind of calmed Gene down.
Yeah, I guess so. What was that? He takes 20 years to get married. I mean, I'm never gonna get.
They lived together for a damn while, and they finally got married.
I
used to like their show. They had a show on MTV or something. I think
Family Jewels.
I loved that. That was a great show. I did.
Very nice family. Show. Very nice family. Nick, I think, is the son. Sophie,
Nick is his son. Yeah.
Sophie's the daughter.
I loved how he just sit on the couch, be calm, then his kids would come by and mess with him or something, and it was great. I remember that. That was a great.
Yeah, they
show.
actually had his two kids and Paul's kid at the Madison Square Garden concerts, doing interviews before and stuff like that. And matter of fact, I think Paul's son's band opened for them in Madison Square Garden.
You guys got anything else for me? I got to dip out and do a schedule for work. If you got any other questions or something.
Any other Kiss stuff, not from me. The chat.
Yeah, and again,
anything Kiss.
I pointed
These
out
are the guys.
Yeah, I'm
Anything
pointing out
you
where to
got?
find Todd in the show description. So I've got the link to the website, his Twitch, and even your YouTube channel are in there. So
Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Just
you guys
stop
can
by
just look in the in the description and find them.
put the ad in your. We have no ads on the site, and through 2024 at least, I promise there will be no ads. You don't need a pop-up blocker. I pay for all this myself. I just wanted a clean site. I love clean sites like Wikipedia, SteamDB. Have you ever gone to SteamDB? They haven't had advertising on there since 2012. It's a great site. SteamDB.
Yeah, I use the plugin. People see it all the time.
I love
when you
sites
show
like
Steam.
that. I love sites where you don't need a pop-up blocker. I mean, a lot of these news and game, you guys know what I'm talking about. You try to read some crap.
Oh yeah, then yeah, it's crazy.
You can't read
Absolutely
it. You can't enjoy
I have to
it.
back out of it, man. Especially when you're on a phone. It's the worst. It's horrible on a phone.
I mean, Steps is mentioning I put that on the background there. That's because I thought maybe we'd talk a little bit about the ALP 4K, but I don't really have too much more time. But I did see
You mean this thing right here?
Yeah, I saw the Attack from Mars, and I'm like, man, they're learning how to make machines that look good now. The original ALP didn't
look at that, dude. And there's not much branding all over it. So they got it.
I
honestly think it looks great. I think it looks
great. That the one bad thing, put that back up. The one bad thing about there is that freaking Legends cheap directional pad. It should have the ACP on their stock. The 4K should have come with the ACP
I hear what you're saying.
stock.
Yeah. We had asked PK about that in the influencers thread, and he was like, how much do you want the base unit to be? I'll give it to you as an option. I'll give you SSF as an option. But if I throw in that, there's $100 right now on
What's
MSRP.
$16.99 if that's what they got to go to put the ACP and put SSF in there? If you're already spending $14.99, I think anybody that's spending $1,500 could spend $1,700 and get that already in there. If that's what the cost, I don't know what the costs are. I think it's too, but they're actually making it. I'm complimenting Maxley here because I got a harsh article coming out in a couple of days about this. But now I got to kind of go back to it because I like Attack from Mars. Does this mean Star Wars is coming? Because that's Attack from Mars. Wasn't that one of the
people are waiting, man. People, when they seen that, it's like, oh, well, there's a good possibility then for Star Wars then. Like, you don't know. They were not thinking maybe there would be a re-release. Like, Arcade 1-Up had Attack from Mars, and they're just like, okay, that's it. Attack from Mars is now gone. That's from the 1-Up. But then Games comes out with the Attack from Mars, and man, it just crushed 1-Up right now with that design. So now it gives the possibility of, okay, maybe there will be a Star Wars and everything else now because look what just happened with Attack from Mars. We don't know, man. We honestly don't know.
The number one problem, and it's only those of I got in a big fight online with a YouTuber about this, but the number one problem with the ALP 4K is 60 hertz. You're looking behind me at 120 hertz 4K OLED. You play pinball and something like that, you're never going to want to play in 60 hertz ever again, ever. You're going to it's a wholly different mind-blowing experience, and but people who are new to this, who don't know any better, I played 60 hertz on the ALP4, the HD, loved it. So I guess if you don't know anything, if you never play it at a higher hertz, then this is probably a good way to go. Pick your favorite skin, but you're probably going to want the minute you play faster monitor especially with OLED. My goodness, the blacks. I mean,
that's exactly what I tell my friends, man. They buy these cheap TVs. They buy these cheap TVs.
I have the same thing.
Wait until you actually put money in towards something good.
This is $10,000 you're looking at behind me right here. This is the cost of a Stern with the Alienware R15. You don't see it over here, the streaming computer, which was an M16R1. This monitor alone was $1,500. OLED Sony Bravia AR8, beautiful monitor, by far the best monitor ever played any games on it, and it's gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
And, so I'm saying, as long as the virtual customer doesn't play on something at a higher refresh, they'll be happy until they actually experience that.
Yep.
Exactly. So I don't know.
Yep.
That's like I said, man. That's what I tell my friends. You're happy with your $300 TV. Awesome. I'm glad you had a great Black Friday deal. But okay, I spent $1,600. I did on an OLED. Dude, I will never go back.
Yeah,
I could
Yeah.
not believe the difference I've had playing games on this new TV. And I was fine with the TV I had before, and I'm like, geez, man, OLED, the
Yeah.
HDMI 2.1, the VRR,
OLED is-
all the stuff, dude. And it makes me want to play everything I played before again on this
OLED
TV.
is huge. In gaming, OLED is huge. I mean, for the colors and what you see in the depth and the blacks. I mean, look, Steam just did a refresh, the Steam Deck for the OLED. I'm sure that thing is gorgeous. I'm sure the screen now is that much better. And I heard they upped the battery life.
Yeah, a little bit on the battery there too.
Papa Brad say it looks like a mad scientist, but this is the Buy Stuff Arcade. Where is that? What is that stand? The transforming stand. It's this thing right here. This is what it is, and it converts into different things. You can.
Oh
see.
yeah, dude. Yep.
That's what that is. See the different modes. You can have a pinball. You can have.
I thought so. I knew it. I thought
that's
so.
what that is. That's exactly what that is. So that rolls. That turns around. It's not just pinball. I played Mortal Kombat on it. I was playing the new Avatar game.
You can switch it all up, man.
I can play Cyberpunk on there. Everything at max settings. It's full i9 processor. It's loaded.
Awesome.
And my laptop's got a 4090 card that I stream with even in it. i9 processor, 64 gig RAM. Totally future for 5 years until there's 60 series cards or whatever they're going to be then, and who knows what's going to be coming out. So that's I wanted this. This was my dream thing, Papa Brad. This was what my dream arcade system was. I mean, could have bought a Stern, a pinball machine, but then it'd only be one game, right? This is how many games? That's why I wanted to. I thought this is going to be for a long, long time something that I can have. I really, and there's this showing it. It also can do vertical shooters up and down.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, when I seen that video when they were first coming out with that, it was beautiful. I thought it was really damn cool, man. So yeah, definitely a great purchase.
All right, before you leave, Todd, and before I lose any subscribers, because I think MG was threatening. Well, he says he already unsubscribed. Too much kiss.
Wait, what?
Too much.
I don't even see him in the comments. I did not see him in the comments at all tonight.
He DM'd me on Discord.
Well,
so here's the
week.
last that I have of Kiss in media throughout the ages. Back in '76, the Paul Lynde show. You'd have to be as old as me to know who Paul Lynde was. Let's see here. Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park. The Halloween Spooktacular on Mad TV. Tell me, did Ace always look feminine to you back then, Todd? Look at some of these pictures. I remember being even a fan, us wondering if Ace was a guy or a girl in real life. I don't know.
I saw some headline that which member did he have sex with from Kiss? I didn't click through. I didn't want to know. It scared me when I saw that headline. I'm like, it probably never answers the question. You see those articles that scroll forever and they make you click 25 times to get to the end. And they're like, this was a whole lot of nothing. So I'm suspicious of headlines like that. But
and then now we had the movie Detroit Rock City, based on going to see the band Kiss.
Decent movie, actually. I actually kind of like that movie.
Kiss in Family Guy.
Nice.
Harry Chance, yeah.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
That 70s show.
Oh my god.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Scooby-Doo, a Scooby-Doo Halloween. That's the pinball table I've got. The VPX table.
Yeah, that's a fun table. That's a fun table.
It is, especially the pup pack. Great, how they do the music with it and stuff.
Oh, you guys
Fairly Odd Parents,
tables, man. I'm gonna get myself OTG.
Do you like Iron Maiden?
I need to.
Sean, do you like Iron Maiden?
They're okay. They're all right. Yeah, I seen that table. I seen your backdrop, dude. It looks awesome. But I would love to play the table. Love to play the table.
Freaking amazing version of the Stern. And I had said on my Wednesday show where I do pinball, you can come and see me play this on Wednesday on Twitch, but in the morning I do 6 to 10. I play pinball every week. I play all the different tables, the FX, the M, all that stuff. And I have the camera you're looking at me right now is a 4K camera. Shooting on the play field over my shoulder. It's a very unique view. It's like you're right next to me playing pinball. and then you can actually see this. So I mean, you can go there now and look at old clips, VOD, and look at this stuff. I mean, people are showing up and going, "I thought you were playing a real machine," because they don't see this part. They don't see the.
They just see the table.
games.
Gotcha.
All they see is the table, and
Gotcha.
the back thing is it looks like I'm playing on it. You don't see this part of it unless I go to a studio.
I mean, just looking at it behind you, dude, it looks really damn nice. Like it looks.
Dude, it
The
is.
lights, everything looks great. Everything looks great behind you right now. Just looking
Phenomenal.
at your
I mean, now, would I recommend that people go out and do what I did? No, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. A lot of money.
But like you said, when you experience something like that, then people are going to want to put the money towards that.
Yeah,
until you actually experience it for yourself. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it might take you a long time to save up, but dude, it'll be worth it then once you see it.
Yeah, well, you don't need to buy that. You could do less than I did because you don't need the streaming computer unless you're a streamer. But I thought, why spend all this money on the system and have no way to share it with anybody else? So that's why I went all in on a really high-end streaming machine as well, so that would be able to handle the situation. But anyway, that's enough of me. I got to get out of here, guys.
All right, you go do your things. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, buddy. Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm sorry, you guys invited me months and months and months ago, and this is just a terrible time for me. Typically, that's why I don't get to a lot of your shows, because I have to do a schedule for my people that get up at like 3 a.m. So that's why I'm kind of scooting out. I'm going to keep you on. I'll keep the show on in the background though and listen to it.
Cool, man.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you, the chat. Take care, everybody.
Thanks a lot, Todd.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you
Look forward to the
opportunity.
article.
Yes, please read it. Thank you. Take care.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
All righty,
Awesome,
so
man.
that was good.
fun.
Sorry that we went all Kiss there for the first hour. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, that's fine. Why not?
And by the way, for some reason, the app on Windows is telling me that this battery is completely dead already. So I've got a backup just
There
in
you go.
case.
Nice. Watch someone be muted. You're gonna pop it in and be like, no, it's a
Yeah, exactly. So that was Todd. And again, I've got the
Interesting,
links in
man.
the show
a lot
description.
of back and forth, a lot of 50-50. People would maybe want to see that, if they were there, and if they weren't, then no, they don't want to see them. Like it's like, again, Jeff Rule put some good points out there where, yeah, okay, gorillas are there playing, but it is the screen in front of them. But I don't know, man. Tool pulled something like that before too, like a perfect circle at Rock on the Range that I was at, and it was weird. It was different. He was behind like a screen, and all you seen was like a black shadow. That's it. All you seen was just this. All you seen him performing behind this screen, and you couldn't see him, and it was kind of weird. So I wouldn't pay a lot of money to go ahead and enjoy a show like that. I really wouldn't.
Well, let's see here. I'm looking up virtual concerts. Travis Scott's Fortnite concert in April 2020.
Huge.
The Roots virtual concert series on YouTube. BTS Bang Bang Con. They did their own virtual concert. The band BTS. Elton John's Living Room Concert for America.
Nah, Jeff. Not for me.
So there's a couple other ones.
I think Metallica did something like that too, and I didn't want to see that. I see Metallica live, and just thinking
we've
I see
got the
Metallica
Eras
live and then
tour
seeing
right
this,
now.
like no, I couldn't do that. Oh, if it's a movie, dude, if I have to go to a movie theater, I'd rather just come home, watch it on my TV. That's it.
Watch it on
I'd rather
pay-per-view.
That's
Yeah.
it. Let me sit on my couch, enjoy it there. Hell, man, if it's in VR, even better. So Avenged Sevenfold, I think MCAP, I don't know if he knows this or not, but Avenged Sevenfold are doing a VR concert. So that's gonna be interesting to see. They're not going out on tour. They're just gonna do this VR concert. So again, man, it's interesting. It will be cool to see how this turns out. Who knows what Kiss is gonna do after this? Who knows what the Avatar is gonna do? In video games, I think it's awesome. In a show, I don't.
I think they've done other ones like from video game series, like a Final Fantasy concert and things like that. Let me see. Here's The Weeknd, the TikTok Experience.
4D
There's the
movie.
Travis Scott event.
I have not, Jeff. I do like a lot of VR movies. I've experienced those. I've also had like a 3D TV before. I experienced that. So I mean, it's cool. Concert wise, like I've also seen sports. I've seen sports in VR, which is really cool. I'm not a sports guy, but let me tell you, man, the view they give you watching this in VR is nuts. You're right there on the bench. It's crazy. Or like right where the hoop is. Like there's cameras everywhere that you just watch this in VR. So that way is really cool. I would like that.
I see an article from 6 years ago. Coldplay doing a virtual reality concert shot by Next VR.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Jeff. That is really cool. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
They said Coldplay actually did a virtual concert 6 years ago. ABBA.
I've seen one where they actually taken. I've seen an avatar. It was actually in VR chat. I've seen a concert before too, and they pick up a guitar, they sing. It's cool. That's a cool interaction. You're home. You're in VR. That's cool. I would not like to be in a stadium watching that though. Like you're very more interactive in VR, of course, than you are watching a screen. You can't talk. You can't do anything like to the character. You can't. There you could. Like when the show's over, you could talk. It's cool. It's different. So I think
looks like even recently, Post Malone did a virtual concert.
Yeah, Rebel. I think it's January or February. I want to say. So that's going to be really cool to check out.
Yeah, there was a virtual Pokemon concert with Post Malone. So
wait,
what
was that? Pikachu? Pikachu Post Malone? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I think I missed that one.
You did miss it. It was 2 years ago.
Oh my, yeah, I missed that. What's this? Jeff Rule says, when did you make it the Diablo discussion? Season of Blight started. Okay, I'm probably gonna skip that because I got scared. I don't know, dude. I heard you have to be tier 100. Like it's a really, really extreme, tough event going on right now. And even though my build is awesome, I'm gonna die. I feel immediately. So I don't know. I don't know how far you're gonna go.
Season of Blight didn't start till after the Season of Blood.
Well, no, there's an event that just started today.
Okay.
I don't know if there's something that started today. I don't know if Blight is the one that starts in January. There is one that starts today. I thought today might have been Blight. Oh, wait. No, this is different. Okay. The Blight must be the one in January. This is the one that just started today.
The Midwinter Blight event. Diablo's first holiday event has arrived. Free cosmetic rewards and loot.
And that's the Blight.
Runs from December 12th through January 2nd.
Blight is today. Damn.
Takes place in Fractured Peaks.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just going to get my ass kicked. I feel like I'm just going to get my ass handed to me. Like, I don't know. I probably have to do a whole new build again. Try to find some different gear to try to even attempt that. I mean, I'm a level 94, 95 right now. Like everything is completed. The season's done. The battle pass is done. All that's done. But I feel just entering this, I need to have a build even more broken. There's one that just got released today. I seen on YouTube. This guy has trillions of damage and still died. So I think I'm doing millions. Is that sad? It's like, oh, I'm only doing millions of damage when there's trillions of damage that could be done.
Eternal darkness, when the midwinter light shrouds the fractured.
I didn't see this.
In a dark, endless night.
Audio coming through okay?
Sounds good.
Awakes with his legion to smother all hope.
This is Krampus.
Displaying their victims in frigid husks of bloody limbs as little scam spreads to their demonic kings. These shrines can grant a hero's reward, but striking the wrong ones gets ambushed by the horde. As rewards bring you down to the midwinter square, the townspeople try to spread enough joy to share.
That's
as they nestle down into their beds without fear, the red-cloaked horror continues to draw near.
All right, so Jeff Rules, he's doing it now. Man, I guess I'll attempt. I don't know if you're going to be able to, Scott.
I'm only level 53 or something on my regular character.
You might, I mean, you
Now,
got a
is
little bit
this-
more time to put into it.
Is this
but
an eternal?
no? It
So I
shouldn't
have
be.
to be.
This should. I believe this should be a season.
Hmm.
I could.
Well,
Yeah, dude. I definitely.
we
wouldn't
will
think would
check
be
it out.
If I could.
You know, I can look right now, right?
But see, the eternal stuff is fixed. This season that's going on right now with all this stuff you earn is, they're letting this go because of this event. They want you to do millions and trillions of damage. So I think you're going to need a seasonal character.
Let's find out.
I feel like my external characters, man, my eternal characters will not beat this guy at all. Will not. Instant death.
Let's see what it looks like here.
Ooh, it's Helltide. Okay. All right. So wait, okay. Oh, so wait a minute. Helltide but purple. So Jeff, other people are able to join you? If it's Helltide, then anyone could just pop right in and help or
Let's see what it looks like in Diablo.
Cool. That would be cool. If it's like boss events where everyone could join in and help, that's awesome.
Here we go.
Fine.
Hell freezes over. Blah blah. Blah blah. Players on the seasonal realm in world tier 1 or above.
Jeff answered he said yes, people could join just like Helltide. I did not think it was Helltide. I thought it was going to be like a dungeon.
No.
You have to go into or like summon a boss, fight them that way. I did not think it was like a Helltide event.
So it says exactly it's seasonal and tier 1. Okay. What does learn more give us?
You could do it then. If it's in tier 1, you could do it. You're in like what? Are you tier 2 now? Tier 3?
Hold on a second. That one.
Oh, that's cool, Jeff. That's great to know. Here I thought I knew everything about the damn game, and I don't. I'm playing too much stuff now, man. I'm trying to get to that backlog and trying to, get up to the present, but I can't.
Funny, my console brings up a web browser. We already saw that.
Uh-oh.
What?
Your pin code showed.
No, it didn't.
I know.
All right, so we'll check that out at a later time,
Yeah,
aka
dude,
after the show.
I am updated. I updated the game, so I seriously might have to pop on there and see what this is about. I did not think it was going to be like this at all.
Where did it say it was? Something Peaks is where it said it was?
Jeff says it's in Fractured Peaks.
Fractured Peaks.
Yeah.
Okay. And it says it won't show up on. Oops.
So it should be purple then on your map.
They said it won't show up on the map.
Oh, it won't?
Nope.
Then why is it? What was he saying?
Well, there's purple.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, there's Fractured Peaks.
That would be it. Yep, that's the section. So you have to go in there.
Okay, so any of these cool places that I've been to or not been to.
You could just to be in that area. You don't got to, just might as well just portal there. Dude, that's wild. I didn't know it was like that.
Yes, little alien. Your wife told me that
this
pin
made
code.
me happy, Jeff.
1
Thanks, man.
1 1.
I honestly
1.
did not know it was like I seriously should have looked into this.
Yep.
I did not know.
We gotta go to Kiovashad. That's where we gotta start, which is not where I'm at. Kiovashad is over here. So speak with Gillian the Bard.
Do it. Gotcha.
And that'll get you started, it says. Awesome. Cool. Jeff, thanks for letting us know because we do have a clan.
I was just going to let it go. Yeah, we do have a clan. Retro Raiders, right? Retro Raiders.
Yep. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of purple here. I see this character to talk to over here. Boom.
Yeah, that's the one you gotta.
And there's something else purple over here on the
Somebody already
right.
wants to join your party.
Not playing
Dude,
right
that does
now,
not. That
buddy.
honestly does not happen a lot. Like when you first join a place, you don't get like a hit like that. So that's pretty good.
Well, Mako's one of my friends.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Oops,
just
wrong button again.
a random in the game.
No. Gosh, get out of that shite.
Are they in the? They're in the clan or no?
Mako's not in the clan. He's just a friend.
Gotcha.
So we got Chaotic, me, you, and Dubs.
Oh, it's Jeff.
Yes.
Nice.
Level 95.
About the same. Oh man, now I got to put time into this.
Oh,
I was
well, I'll
seriously. It was like maybe
quit
something
here.
where I was just like, it's too hard. I'm just gonna put it aside and play all these other games. But nope. Now it looks like back to Diablo, and I'll get hooked again. And then guess what? No more movies. No more any of this. It's just gonna be games. Scott. Oh, what'd you watch this week, Sean? Nothing.
It's not a thing.
I mean, I did this week, but no, next week will probably be nothing.
Well, one of the things we watched this week, let me just quit this because it gets any game I start on the virtual Xbox gets really pissy when oh, look, there's the finals right there.
Yeah.
All right, let's quit this beast. Where is it? Disconnect. And yes. All right. So one of the things we did watch was a thing called the Game Awards last Thursday, right?
Yes, we did.
So let's kind of sum up for everybody how that went down. It was what, 2.5 hours, maybe 3?
I think it was 3. Once it was 3.
No, it was because halfway was an hour and 50 minutes if you include the pre-show. So
okay.
3 hours and 45 minutes or some shite was how long it was. How many awards did they give out in that long ass period of time, Sean?
I mean, it was a you would expect a lot more, I guess you should say.
It was 32.
In that long, like close to 4 hours.
Almost 4 hours.
I know
Only
on the
32 awards
they
given
gave
out.
away some awards, which was like that's crazy, dude.
And more than 4, I think maybe 6 or more. There were actually a couple of times that one in the pre-show, she rambled off a bunch of winners.
Yeah, yep.
And then there was like almost a speed run where Keeley goes, and best RPG is this. The best action game is that.
Keep going,
Congratulations
going.
for this one. He blurted off like 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah, which made me, I'm sure everyone's heard about it right now. E3 is done. E3 is no more. Very sad. Rest in peace. And I loved it, man. I used to take off work. I loved watching that show. I believe it was on G4. Is that the name of the
yes,
thing?
G4 TV.
G4. Dude, I loved that. I watched the hell out of that. I was so hyped seeing this stuff. But yeah, I mean, I could see it dying because look at what we have all on the internet now. People save money, just post your clips. Do your own shows, like the showcases, man. The PlayStation showcase, Xbox showcase. That.
Yeah, Nintendo's been doing it forever.
Yep. So it's sad, man. It really, really is. But yep, E3 is done, and I feel like the award show should turn into something different. Like maybe keep the awards on a quick little clip on the internet and do something else, man. I don't know. These conventions though should still be around. People should still go out and about and look at these in person, and it just sucks. E3 dying sucks, but it was going to happen.
Well, let's kind of talk about all these previews and premieres.
Yeah,
there were a hell of a lot.
Tons.
Matter of fact, let me present this Wikipedia page so we can kind of get a feel for it. So here's the announcements. All of these were announced or new games shown off. That was more than the awards themselves.
Yeah. Yep.
It reminds me of how for a while, this is a sports thing, by the way, the Super Bowl became about the commercials.
That's why I watched the Super Bowl.
Exactly. But what's happened in the last 2 years, Sean? If you want to see the rest of this commercial, go to our website.
Yes. Yep.
I feel that maybe where this needs to move on to is, okay, here's a quick 10-second look at Asgard's Wrath 2. To see more, boom. Throw up a bunch of QR codes and people can check them out and stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah. Some other notes we had on here. Let's see. They cut back the time of your speech. Again, 3.5 to 4 hours, only 32 awards given out, and you gave 30-second limits.
Yeah, it's
to thank people.
Yeah, that's tough, man. See all those credits that roll at the end of the games? I mean, come on.
Yeah, the Diablo 4 credits alone were, I fast forwarded them, and they were still over half an hour.
There's no way you could thank everybody. But can we give a big round of applause for Kratos talking shit on Call of Duty? Hell yeah,
that was great because
my jaw dropped, dude.
You do remember his speech before, right?
Yeah,
from the previous year.
Yep. But
so he accepted an award. Did 7-minute and 59-second
That's right.
speech.
It was short. Yeah. Yep. It was perfect.
And then his line this year was, well, my speech was longer than this year's Modern Warfare campaign.
I know Joel was dying. at that one, man. Everyone in the audience, people at home, people watching the live shows, the live streams of reactions, everyone's just like, what? Like, yeah, that was the best. That was really damn good.
Now, could you tell what was a game trailer or a commercial sometimes?
No.
Yeah, the line on that was not even blurry. It was just, I don't know.
Yep.
Because there's probably at least a half dozen Xbox/PlayStation commercials buried in all of these things. It's just, I don't know.
It was a great show, man. It was great. I love seeing all the things that they showed off, but like I said, and I'm sure everyone can agree, it just did not feel like an award show. It just felt like a reveal, just like something you would watch. And I believe even Jeff Rule even said like Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, it's reminded me of.
It feels a lot of stuff like that, just like a reveal. Here's this coming out. Like, yeah, it was not an award.
Now, Summer Game Fest is also Jeff Keighley, right?
Yes.
Same host?
Yep.
Exactly.
I like him, man. I do like him. He's a great
he is good, but I think we're blending too much into the Game Awards. I have no problem with them running 3 hours and change. I watched the whole thing. Some great performances. Did you see that one from Hellblade 2 where they had
and I want to see
30 people?
I did not know
flames.
It was them, dude. I did not know it was that group. Because I was
at
the bar and I was trying to hear it and I really couldn't. And then when I heard the name, like I've been wanting to see these guys for a long time. Their performance, man, is just over the top. It's so good.
It was.
And there's a huge story behind it. So like you got to really look in the story of this group. It's really, really good.
Let's see. What are the comments here? Rebel said it seemed like a lot got announced.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yep. A lot of stuff that was
okay.
Very
how
near
about
term.
Best thing that should have happened at the end of the show? Sega announcement. Sega announcement should have been at the end of the show. To me, that was we're just talking about Joel, and then boom,
just pops in.
We're just talking about how at the Game Awards, Kratos talking shit on Call of Duty. I was like, oh yeah, you probably loved that. I mean, I sure did. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Sega blew. I'm sure everyone's mind. Like, just when I seen Crazy Taxi, I'm like, what's going on? The Jet Set Radio, all this stuff, dude. And I can't wait to see more footage of it. It just looks really badass.
Yeah, it does. I don't know if that could be a compilation or what do you think it's going to be, or individual games?
Oh, a compilation would be amazing, but I definitely think it's going to be individual. I mean, dude, if it was a compilation, I mean, I'll pay $100 for it. That just seems from what I've seen, it looks great. So I don't give a shit. Yeah, Golden Axe looked great. It looked like a totally different game. Like I would definitely put the money into it if it was a compilation, but I'll still buy them, man, separately.
Now, and Joel says, let's see what Joel says here. Exactly the same thing I told you. Could this be a console?
You did, but do you? I just watching Console Wars, man, makes me really think it's not. Like that's done. They're done with consoles. I feel like they're just going to go ahead and stick with games. But is it a surprise? Are they going to go ahead and start with a console? But that's why I just said no, it's not a console, because I think it was hell, dude. It's like right off my brain right now. 1996 that one of the guys left, and things went kind of downhill from then. And then that's why it was something with Sega sold, and they were just going to go with creating games instead of consoles and stuff. But who knows? Dude, I would love a Sega Dreamcast Mini. Like, we haven't seen that yet, though. So,
I mean, Joel needs another retail unit behind him.
It would be, dude. This
nice
would be
store demo.
It would be an incredible comeback. It'd be badass. But I guess we'll see. But I don't think it's a console, man. I really don't. I think it's just going to be separate games. That's the way I see it. Separate games.
We'll
see.
keep covering it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This shirt rocks. Love it. Matter of fact, we talked about where we get our shirts all the times. This was from Kohl's. Literally got this after doing a return.
This one was. I don't know where this one was, man. I forget where the hell I got this one. Might have been Target, honestly. I think it was Target. Target sells a lot of good shirts. Oh, yeah. With me, probably games. Dude, I'm pretty sure we're all hoping for a console.
Yeah.
Like that would just be really badass for a console to come out. But man, what a surprise that would be. But we'll see.
And Joel does his shopping when he returns his Amazon stuff too. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
I'm
So
told they're separate projects. Yep.
the awards themselves. Did you see Baldur's Gate winning that many? It was one.
And
two,
hear the
three,
sigh.
four.
I'm
It's
sorry
six.
for the sigh. I'm sorry for the sigh. It's a great game, I guess, for people that love Dungeons and Dragons. It wasn't for me, and I tried it. I really wanted to love this game. I do. I was telling people buy it just to support the developers of this game, just for how much effort they put in. That you get the full game on the disc. There's so much stuff. There's no DLC. You get the full game, and I wanted to enjoy it. I really, really did. But I can't, man. I wish it was like a Final Fantasy, maybe like turn-based combat type game, but like I don't know, the whole movement, then attack, then this. I've never got into games like that, and that's why
I've played original Baldur's Gate, so I could probably get into this.
I couldn't, and I stuck with it, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I'm like, this game is supposed to be really damn good, and to me, it just was not. But it's just not my type of game.
Well,
for what it is, it's definitely probably 10 out of 10 for many, many people, which is awesome. And I'm happy for that. But for me, it's just not a game for me.
Here, game of the year, I could have seen that happening. Best performance, okay, that's an actor, voice actor. That could go to anybody, any given year. But, you know, I mean, you guys went to the guy from Call of Duty last time. So, okay, they got that. Best community support. I don't even know what that category means. Is that customer service from the game?
No.
Or
wait, best what? What was it?
Best community support.
I just think people
because it's not player's voice, because player's voice they won also. That was the players voting.
People
so best community support,
putting things towards the game. I don't know.
I know. And best multiplayer game. I didn't see that coming.
What was it?
That
best
multiplayer game.
I couldn't click that link, man. It like messes up on my on my screen.
Bummer.
I had before.
Really does?
I'm looking. Let me try this again. Okay, let me look here.
There you are.
Yeah. No. Best multiplayer game should not have been Baldur's Gate. Sorry.
Well, let's see who they were up against.
Okay, now that I open this, I did not know they got that many awards. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I know they got a lot, but
I'm really glad I put together this documentation for the show. Okay.
Okay, best score in music, Final Fantasy. I could agree with that.
Yep.
But dude, best multiplayer game.
I'm trying to see who they were up against really fast on that one.
It should have been Diablo. Damn it! If Diablo's on that list, it should have been them.
Okay, it was Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
No, man. No.
Yeah.
Multiplayer should definitely be Diablo. RPG, Baldur's Gate 3. Okay.
I mean, Party Animals 2 and Street Fighter. I mean, all the other ones on there, I would have picked before Baldur's Gate for multiplayer. Easily. What other ones did they win? Let me look at that list.
Best independent game, though, I can say Sea of Stars. I believe. I don't know if it was P-Dubs or Michael B. Man, one of them loved the hell out of that game.
I thought he was playing Sea of Thieves.
No, it was
Sea of Stars. Then it was Dubs.
Yeah. So he enjoyed that one. Best ongoing game for Cyberpunk 2077. Hell yes. My friend.
Well, hold on. What were they up against, though? They were up against Apex Legends, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact.
You're gonna put Cyberpunk with best ongoing game? I don't know, man.
See,
Cyberpunk, all the when I think ongoing, I just think updates, content. Things are still going on. It's ongoing. I would say Cyberpunk is a good choice for that. I really do.
Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. We had 6 wins for Baldur's Gate 3. Alan Wake 2 got 3.
Have not played it yet.
Best game direction,
what I heard is really
best narrative, best art direction. The one game you don't see in here, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Did not win a thing.
Wasn't
it was nominated.
I believe Joel. Yeah, Joel was saying how he finished it last night and it should have at least got one award. And I believe it should. It's a beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful. I don't understand why it didn't get anything.
It was nominated for Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, Best Audio Design, Best Performance for the actor playing Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Let's see, what else was it in for? Best Action Adventure.
Yes, it was. The story was excellent.
Innovation and accessibility. And it was in there for the player's voice. So, I mean, it was in there a lot. 8 nominations total. Not a win.
I don't get it, man.
That was a shocker to me.
But Baldur's Gate, I mean, they do deserve the awards they got, but there should have been some other winners. There really should have. Narrative should have been the award.
Well, I want to hear what your thoughts were on this one. Up against each other. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. Best fighting game. And Street Fighter 6 took it.
Okay. Yes. I was going to say it should be Street Fighter 6 then.
I thought you thought Mortal Kombat 1 was better. That's what you told me. That's what you told us on the show. I'll find it.
You can find it. But I just keep thinking more and more into it, man. You got to think about the multiplayer. You got to think about all the stuff you're able to do. It's an open world game for Street Fighter 6.
The open world, and that did have a cool little way to do it, the multiplayer.
Yep.
With the little consoles you sat at and stuff.
So, yes, Mortal Kombat is a hell of a great game. But when you have to compare it to Street Fighter 6...
See, I got a chance to get Street Fighter 6 for free this month, so I may pick it up.
It's good, man. Street Fighter 6 is really, really good. The story, the open world, I think that's what would win it over Mortal Kombat. That's the reason it was the best fighter, because there's a lot more you can do in Street Fighter 6 than you could with Mortal Kombat. You really can. There's so much to, oh my God, just enjoy. It's something Street Fighter has never done before. It's something I've never seen in a game before. Like Street Fighter 6 really has changed all the fighters, I believe, before this, and it should have deserved Best Fighter. I'll stick with Street Fighter 6.
All right. As we continue to talk about the Game Awards, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 7 titles for the Walking Dead series. I was contemplating doing them one at a time, but right now, one lucky winner who's been with us for almost 2 hours is going to go ahead and get all 6 codes for Steam. That's the Walking Dead seasons 1, 2, 400 Days, Final Season, A New Frontier, Michonne, and Saints and Sinners. One big giveaway.
Damn.
So y'all interested? Yes, it's on Steam.
Saints
Joel.
and Sinners, man.
Hashtag DWD. Let's get that going.
Woo!
Yeah, we'll give that away.
Enter, damn it. That's a good one.
I know I should enter because I don't have these, but I got too many games I haven't played yet, so I'm not going to waste. Yes, Joel, I am a saint and a sinner. Not in that order. Ba, 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 ba. Drop that off of here for a second.
Brooklyn Man is still in the house. He plays. Oh man, I forget what you were playing the other day, man. I was just checking out your video. It was a horror game. I want to say. I could be wrong. Oh my god, I'm gonna forget it.
Keep thinking.
I am.
The
Oh,
two
this is
categories.
going. I got to remember what this is.
All right, everybody else. The 2 categories that I saw as perfect winners: Best Action Adventure, Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda. Thought that was a spot-on call. And then Best Video Game Adaptation, The Last of Us TV series. I thought those were great. Let's see. Brooklyn Mendes saying maybe Arizona Sunshine 2.
That was it.
Yep.
That's what I was seeing. Yep. California Sunshine. Yep.
So what's your take on those 2, Sean? Best Action Adventure, Tears of the Kingdom?
Let me see here. Best Action
I thought that was a good one.
Yes, I agree with that. That's fine.
And Best Video Game Adaptation, Last of Us.
Yes. Big hell yeah. Definitely. What was up against that? What was the best?
I was just going to look it up real quick here. Let's see. Control F, last of. Oopsies. Control F, last of. Okay, it was. And here's a good one: Castlevania Nocturne on Netflix, the anime. Gran Turismo. Super Mario Brothers movie.
That. Ooh.
Twisted Metal, the TV series, and Last of Us. So they had
so
competition.
I'd say the biggest competition of it would have been Last of Us and Mario. Mario, damn, dude. I mean,
if you look at this, Sony had 3 of those in there: Last of Us, Twisted Metal, and Gran Turismo.
Nice. I haven't seen Gran Turismo yet.
I was just thinking about it the other day. I want to catch that when it comes on streaming.
Yeah, is it? I think it might be, or not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. But yeah, best sports racing game. Forza, I could agree with. I did agree. I did like Forza a lot. The only thing I could see taking that over is Gran Turismo. Most anticipated game, Final Fantasy Rebirth. I could agree with that too. What are the categories what are the other games in that?
Which one?
For most anticipated game.
Oh, I mean, that's right there too. Hades 2, Like a Dragon and Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, Tekken 8.
Damn, there's some.
And then Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
That's some good ones, man. I feel all those are anticipated. They're very great games. I'm looking forward to playing. That's tough. That's a tough one. I could go with Final Fantasy Rebirth, but all those games sound great.
And Retro Lizard thinks Gran Turismo would be on HBO soon. I'm showing Netflix sometime this month. Don't have a fixed date on that, but everything I'm reading right now is saying December 23. That was the guest.
I remember seeing advertisements on
No, now I'm seeing Netflix. Shite.
So it should definitely be out soon. Oh, we still
That's
got
a
more
newer
Team
article.
WDs coming in. What up, Kurt?
Oop, December 15th is what we're seeing here for Gran Turismo. So that's Friday. Friday Netflix is what we're hearing, folks.
Hey, Friday is what the hell do I watch? Monarch. I gotta watch Monarch
yes.
Friday.
I remember
Dude,
you
I'm
getting
not
thrown
watching
for
it,
a loop
man.
on that.
I gave up. I liked the what was that? I liked the first season. I don't think I even watched the second.
No, the second was good. Third, yeah.
See, that's terrible. I don't like that. I don't like that tone. Third is blah.
I didn't like how they were, and I guess we were all jaded because we knew the main actors not going to be there anymore.
Yeah, that's what made me
So-
not watch it anymore.
Yeah, that kind of spoils it for you when you invested so much. Oops, stop that. Hold on. Do you hear it now?
No.
Okay, cool. My buttons work. So, yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, who is it? Thor's brother in real life, Hemsworth, is gonna be filling the shoes. Don't know how they're gonna do that.
No, dude.
You could pull that off on Doctor Who when the character regenerates all the time and shit. You could move characters in and out, change the sex of the character, no problem. But I don't know how they're going to pull this one off. They're definitely going to have to go off book. See what I did there? Off book because they're book series. Okay. To go ahead and do this change. Unless they're going to do like they did back in the days of soap operas. And today, the character Jane will be played by a different actress. All right. Do I sound like I'm in slow motion? For some reason, these headphones, I sound like I'm in slow motion.
No, you're good.
I don't know. It sounds freaking weird.
You're good.
Literally sounds like after you listen to a podcast at time and a half, and then you go back and listen to it at regular speed, and they are really slow.
That's how you always talk.
Oh.
That's how it always sounds.
Stab you.
Well, let's get to the results.
It is confirmed, by the way. I'm looking here on Netflix right now. Gran Turismo coming Friday.
Nice.
I'm now marking it as remind me.
Damn.
Boom. Way to go, Joel.
I hope it's good, man. Let me know what you think, because that would mean I have to stop playing video games.
All right. So bringing this back on the stage, only 7
TWD.
entries.
Only 7. Woo!
I'm about to enter at this rate. Dear Lord. Nah, I can't do that.
No.
Also, speaking of giveaways, you do know that at 1,000 subs, we're going to have a show giving away Killer Instinct Arcade 1-Up Cab, courtesy
which is the
of
best
Bobby
1-Up
Vu
cab
to
ever
die
made.
for. I'm going to go ahead and put some money in for this. Let's ramp up to the 1,000 subs. The first show that we have 100 viewers for that gaming show, there will be a $100 giveaway.
Damn.
Debating how to do it. Maybe it'll be $10 Amazon cards or one $100. Who knows? But there'll be $100 in Amazon gift cards given away on the first show that we have 100 concurrent viewers.
I say 10, dude, because then people can still go ahead and re-enter and maybe go ahead and win even more. So I say maybe go with the 10 gift cards.
All right, so $10 gift cards for a total of $100 on our giveaway.
Look what the
throwing in a
Joel
Retro
said.
Lizard gun box too. For what milestone? Do you want to do that?
Dude.
We have 100 viewers, or do you want to do that Retro Lizard gun box when we have 200 viewers? Now we can't get.
He's
200
just
viewers.
throwing that to me now.
That's insane.
Doesn't matter. So he's just giving that to me. Thank you.
He still owes me a PC. All right. Retro Lizard says the 1K subs. All right. So we're going to have 2 giveaways on the 1K sub show.
Thanks,
we're going to give away an arcade 1-Up. That'll be the Killer Instinct model. And then a gun box courtesy of Retro Lizard's Custom Arcades.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's give this last giveaway we have for tonight, the only
Yeah.
giveaway, because I'm lazy. Boom.
It's gonna be Brooklyn Menace. That's my
Didn't Sacro win big last night on Dub's show?
Kurt
Kurt.
just
All
showed
right,
up
bro.
and boom, he wins. Hell yeah. Awesome, Kurt.
Go ahead and either DM me in Discord or shoot me the usual email, and we'll get you taken care of on that. I got codes ready to rock. So we
Good
got
stuff,
that taken
man.
care of.
Good stuff.
Congratulations, Kurt. I'm going to put that in the show notes so I don't forget. Winner, Kurt Mason.
A lot of congrats in the chat. Oh yeah.
Awesome, bro. And let me actually go see who that was courtesy of before I say it wrong, because almost all of our codes are courtesy of our viewers. Sometimes it's courtesy
We
of
appreciate
me.
it very much. I saw it pause. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
when you-
dude. I believe it. Looks great. I just think I'd be too scared.
and
I'm playing
these were all
Resident Evil
courtesy
4
of Ritual.
Right now. Scary.
So thank you, Ritual Dello, for supplying that.
Thank you,
to
Ritual
the show.
Dello.
Him and I originally talked about maybe giving away one, and then later in the show another, and well, the show kind of got away from us. So,
Nice.
all right, got that all set. Kurt knows how to reach out to me. So, what else did you have on that list from the Game Awards? We talked about Forza.
Let's see,
They got two. They got the best sports racing game and innovation and accessibility, which Microsoft is known for that. I mean, we've seen some of their custom controls that they've done for people who can't use normal game controllers and stuff. So they're always a leader in that.
Not too sure about the best action game, Armored Core. I never played Armored Core.
We saw a really good trailer for that at the last Game Awards. So I hadn't played it.
What was Armored Core up against?
Best action game.
Yeah.
Adaptation, sim, family, fighting. Okay, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2.
Dead Island 2 should have won. There was a lot of action in that game, man. I was having an absolute blast. But then again, I can't say it should have won because I haven't played Armored Core. Maybe if I played Armored Core, I'd say, okay, maybe Armored Core should have won. But
Armored Core's trailer looked pretty damn cool last year. Let me see if I can find it really fast.
Dead Island was a lot of fun, dude. I had to complete that. Like, it was just such a great game. Great story, great people in the game. It was just a blast. It was really good. Dead Island should have won something. It was such a great game.
Be the last thing we share tonight, probably. And
Yeah.
full screen. Boom.
Where there's coral, there's blood.
Be another copyright notice for me.
It's been 621.
All right, skip to gameplay. Very Mech Warrior style, obviously.
Yeah. It looks beautiful, but I don't know, man. Maybe I got to give it a try.
Authorization acquired. Terminate them.
I probably got to give it a try to see how much action this really has in comparison to Dead Island and other games. So
Yeah, I
guess I'll see. I have to check it out.
I mean, it's
Joel-
Bandai Namco, so good stuff.
I hate VR horror games, dude. I hate them. I try my best to really enjoy them, but it gets me. It mentally freaks me out. And yeah, dude, I can't do it. Horror games on the TV, fine. I'll play them. VR, nah. I have
And Armored
not
Core
tried it
isn't that old? Came out August 25th. So it's not as if you had a lot of time to miss it.
I have not played the new Ragnarok DLC. My friends, I believe 2 of my friends are trying it out tonight, so I'm gonna
That
ask
came
them
out
how
this
they're
week,
enjoying
right?
it. Yeah, it came out
Day of the
today?
show?
I
Or
think
no,
today.
today? Okay.
Yeah, I wanna say today. Oh, yeah,
Speaking
the
of what we've been playing, I know I got this from Microsoft in the email today, my 2023 year in review. Now, granted, I haven't had an Xbox the whole year. I've only had it, what, 2.5 months, maybe?
Yeah.
246 hours.
Hell yeah. What the hell were you playing for that long? What was your most played, I should say?
Well, here's the catch. To get my points, I always launch Solitaire on my PC and I leave it running. So there we go. 36% card and board, 27% role playing, aka Diablo 4. So let's see here. Yeah. 89 hours of Microsoft Solitaire, 61 Diablo 4, 38 Vampire Survivors, because I do that for getting quick achievements for the
Nice.
Microsoft points. So got a nice one there. Only 2.6% of the players have
I
unlocked
love
that
seeing
one.
that, man. I love that they do that with the PlayStation also, just how rare some of the awards are. It's really cool they do that. Gives you a
Yeah.
percentage.
Yeah, let's see. What's this other one here? 1.7% of players did that in that game. 15 point. I have some good ones, actually, achievements in, I think, I want to say Halo, but I want to go back and find all that stuff. But yeah, I do love when they do that. We get that from Nintendo later in the year as well. That was a scary one because one year it said you had, I had like 408, or no, 800 plus hours of Asphalt 9.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Well, that's because I used to let it play with a controller that had macros.
Yeah.
So it would race all night,
Oh, yeah.
grinding gold.
I know people that do that a lot of different games, just let the controller sit. And there might have been for Horizon. Forza Horizon did something like that, and AFK. And yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, because all I
They
did is I
wake
made a
up and be like,
macro.
"Oh my god, I'm this level. I already reached this." Like, yeah.
I made a macro that would do like boost, gas, boost, and just keep looping it. And when it ended, one of those buttons was like next race, continue. So it would sit there and do a multiplayer race all night long.
Nice.
And go and get points for my my group. All right, let's see. Was there
Hey,
anything
Crow is
else?
saying goodbye. He's turning in for the night. I think we are too, man, pretty soon.
We are. Yep, we
So,
hit the 2 hour mark, so it's about time to call it the night.
Thanks for joining us, man. Hope you have a great night.
Let's see. Was there anything else? Oh, one thing that wasn't on the awards that I thought maybe should have been mentioned: all the layoffs in the game developer studios this year. I think there should have been something about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but maybe even just reach out. Hey, if we got all these game developers here that are still doing stuff, some may be hiring. If you were affected by the layoffs,
yes, that would have been really nice. That would
go
really
ahead
damn
and
nice.
hit this QR code, upload your resume to the Game Awards, and we'll make it available to any
That would be
developer that's
incredible, dude.
interested.
They would get a lot of props for that.
That would have been killer.
That would have been
Mic
very,
drop.
very well. Yep.
Keely, you could do that. I want credit. All right.
That would have been really cool. Yep.
I think, and yeah, but show respect,
Oh yeah.
and try to help the gaming community. All right. Yeah, I got nothing else listed here. Like I said, the performances were cool. How do you pronounce that band? Heilung or Heilung?
Heilung, I think it is.
Heilung. That was
Heilung.
a unique performance. If you have not watched
them,
it,
if you like, look them up on YouTube, look them up on TikTok, whatever it is that any apps that you have, like their performances are absolutely out of this world. It's so good. And there's a big story
on YouTube.
There's a big story behind them too of how they all get together. So
it was a massive stage performance.
Yeah. The whole show is just wild, which is why I would love to see them live.
Yeah, I'm really seeing some live stuff here. Let me see. No, I can't even show that. That won't show anything. But there was same actress or singer with the thing over her eyes, the antlers, and
Thanks for the love, buddy. Appreciate it. Always.
oh, here it was. We can go ahead and give people just a taste of this.
Yeah.
From the Game Awards. And she's actually from the game. She's the voice actress.
From our upcoming game, Senua Saga Hellblade 2. I'm proud to introduce to you to one of my favorite bands, Heilung.
Heilung.
So
as soon as I saw her holding that, I thought someone was spitting fire anytime now. I can't believe they got this big of a production on the stage.
Well,
and you say there's a really big story about how they got together and stuff.
Yep. Or how you can even be like a part of their group. It's
oh, cool.
It's really cool.
Well, yeah, there's some folks on here who aren't singing or playing an instrument. They're just stage actors.
Yep.
Or performers. I'm not going to show the whole performance, guys. You could easily just find this on YouTube like I did. But I thought this was, out of the 3 performances they did, the best.
It's different, man. Different than anything you'll ever see. It's really cool.
Yeah, my wife thought it was cool as well. All right, let's mute.
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you very much, Kurt. Great show, guys. Appreciate you. Thanks, man.
Yeah, that was good stuff. Oh, thanks a lot, Kurt, man. We do appreciate the dollars and cents love. Put that towards our monthly bills. So I don't think I got anything else, Sean. What do you think I missed something?
No, we covered a lot, man. We got our let's see here. Covered a lot of Kiss, of course.
By the way, MG, where were you? Come on. Hello. I guess you unsubscribed.
So he's done with us now. So that's it. But where were you last week when we were playing games? Yeah, I don't want to hear it. He's gone anyway. So maybe we should start saying the block MG.
I don't know.
No.
All right. So it looks like I've got a DM here from Kurt. Okay. Cool. I didn't recognize the new name there. Pixelated Traveler. Cool. I'm not saying how it's spelled in case you don't want people to come find you. But let me go ahead
man. Yo. Thanks, bro. You guys rock as always. Much appreciate the entertainment. Thank you.
All right. And
awesome
there,
chat, buddy. I really
Kurt
appreciate
now
it.
has his delivery.
Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate you moderating inside the chat for us as well. Yeah, I think we totally killed the list. Let's see. That gift card.
Looks good to me, man.
I mean, other than what we're watching, which both of us are watching Monarch. You said you watch Console Wars.
Violent Night. I do want to recommend you guys to watch Console Wars.
Violent Night's the new Christmas movie, right?
Yes.
Christmassy movie.
Honestly, I will well, first of all, it's not for kids. Definitely not for kids. So do not watch.
Which one is that?
Violent Night, though, I thought was a horror movie.
Oh, that's last year's film. Okay.
I thought it was a cheesy horror movie. That's what I thought it was, and I did not.
Oh, that was
watch
great.
It. And then I watched it, and it's like, what? A gory comedy? This is incredible. This is something I really did not expect seeing, guys. So when the kids go to bed, pop this on. You'll enjoy the hell out of it. It's a great movie. It really is. I wish I watched it last year and I didn't, thinking it was something completely different.
Yeah, the wife and I caught it last year and pleasantly pleased on where it went.
It's good. Yeah.
It's almost like it's done in 3 acts as to how it felt.
Yep.
You know, the beginning, the middle, and then it all comes around in the end. And it was like, yeah, that was Definitely cool. Now, have you been watching For All Mankind at all?
No,
on
but I did
Apple TV?
see that on the list. I believe that was actually number 2 after Monarch. Because Monarch was number 1 being watched. I think number 2 was that one. So I didn't check it out yet though. It was
'Cause
I
the
was gonna
star of that
watch it,
has
but I
a
watched Console Wars instead. And guys, check out Console Wars. It's an amazing, amazing documentary between Nintendo, Sega, Atari, just how things came to be. And damn, I really didn't know Nintendo was like that in the beginning. I really did not. And how tough it was for Sega to try to overcome Nintendo, to try to even just get into a retail space is wild, man. It's just such a great show. I believe I want to say it's Amazon Prime Video.
Is it? I thought it was on
I think it's
Paramount.
on, it might be Paramount. No, it might be Paramount Plus. I might be thinking of something else. I know there's a few movies on Amazon Prime Video that are gaming and Paramount Plus. Might be
I'll
Paramount Plus.
check really fast
Yeah.
here. Logging into Paramount Plus. Bada boom, bada bing.
But it's good, man. Console Wars is really, really damn good.
I haven't seen it in a while. And a lot of that was covered in that series I had told you about on Netflix. The 6-part series, High Score.
Yeah, yep.
I had a lot of that stuff on there as well.
No, this is a lot I learned, dude. And just how PlayStation came about too. How PlayStation just destroyed competition. It's really, really good.
Let's see. Console Wars. Why is that not showing up on my screen? There we go. Paramount Plus says, yep, there it is. They claim it's a Paramount Plus original from 2020.
Guys, watch it. You're not going to be disappointed. If anything, you're going to have more knowledge and just how appreciative you should be of Sega. And it unlocks some memories for me too, dude. Because like I remember my buddy now, him having a Super Nintendo. I'm like, I don't want the Super Nintendo. I want Sega. Sega's more badass. We have Sonic and this and that. And it's funny because they talk about how kids and like who they want it to come about, like who could be better than Mario, like who could beat Mario, and how they came out with Sonic the Hedgehog and just how chaotic he is and how fast he is and how the commercials are, and then how Nintendo tried to go back at them with, oh, play it loud. Play it loud was a good thing to say from Nintendo. And then it's a cool battle, man. You have to watch this. It's tough for me to explain. You really have to watch the battle between Nintendo and Sega. And it just makes me appreciate Sega even more for choosing that over like a Super Nintendo, because it's a crazy battle. Absolute crazy battle, all they had to go through. And then just what came about from there. It's really cool. It's Sega of America, Sega of Japan. It was cool seeing people from both those companies. Cool, man.
All right, and the question is asked about, did the Man Who Saved Pinball go streaming yet? I'm showing Hulu and Disney Plus right now, is where that's playing on. I think I bookmarked it on one or both. Let me confirm that for the group. Disney Plus, check, log in. Speaking of which, have you heard that Hulu's content would be playing over there now?
On what?
On Disney Plus.
No.
Yeah, I mean they've always had a bundle because of their parent companies. So they've always had a bundle. You could get ESPN Plus, Hulu Plus, and Disney Plus. But now a lot of the Hulu stuff is coming over to Disney Plus.
Jeff, I would love to even like see something that goes beyond, of course, the PlayStation documentaries. There's probably something out there. I just don't know. Do you know, Scott, if there's any documentary that goes like beyond the PlayStation? Because Jeff Roll even says the Dreamcast caused the future of gaming. Yeah, very true. But like the Console Wars was pretty much Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega. Then it showed like Nintendo 64, PlayStation. Then it was like after that, it was like, okay, end of the documentary. So I want to.
This is a good movie, hour and a half. Pinball, The Man Who Saved the Game. It's on Disney Plus if you subscribe to that. And then High Score, the TV series, It covered 80s and 90s. Let me see if I can get the
My mom
titles.
will forever be mad at me at that, dude. When you were able to call the Sega's 800 numbers, you could ask them for. Oh no, there was the 900. I got charged money. My mom got charged money, or at least it was like in the back of the pamphlets. I want to say like in the back of the Nintendo magazines. I would call the companies, asking them questions, not knowing that my mom would be charged and all that. So yeah, it was funny, dude. It was very funny. It was really cool to see in those manuals the numbers, and I'd just be like looking through all the manuals, finding the phone numbers and calling them over the most random stuff, like, oh, what weapons are in Doom? Like, really? That was the question I asked. What weapons are in Doom? Wow. Yeah. But yeah, dude. I spent a lot of
But
money.
yeah,
on
that 6-part series on Netflix. They have an episode starts in the beginnings, like Space Invaders, Pac-Man, the starting of Atari. Then you've got Nintendo versus Sega, and then you've got role-playing games. Then another one here. This is the one about console wars. So episode 4, This is War, covers the console wars of Sega's push to outsell Nintendo in the US via the Genesis and Sonic the Hedgehog, and another title, John Madden Football.
Wow.
Which was really a big thing for Sega back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
So then they even talk about a character. Let's see here. They talk about the 1994 Sega World Champions in that episode. So that's another thing they were doing was Sega did the World Championships, I believe, on MTV to try to get publicity away from Nintendo and stuff like that.
It's wild, dude. That battle is just. I appreciate it more now watching console wars. Like I never knew it was like that. And you would not believe the stuff that Sega had to go through. Like that's just crazy. And like the balls they would have to be like, I'm going up against Nintendo. Like it's not as easy as just being like, I'm going up against them. Like you had to come out with some really crazy stuff, man. And they did.
Yeah, I remember that episode. Like I said, episode 4 on High Score. And it was even for that small, episode, less than an hour. It covered a lot. It wasn't there somebody who like stuck his neck out to kind of make Sega happen. Did they talk about that in the console wars?
I want to. Yes.
It was an American who went over there and said, "Yeah, we're going to do this, this, and this," and they actually redesigned stuff. Based on his feedback
from Japan to the U.S. back to Japan. There was a lot of stuff, man. Even Sega of Japan was getting mad at Sega of America.
Yep,
just like, why can't you be like this? And this is like what? It's a big battle, man. And again, console wars. You guys have to watch it. Everybody here, go watch it right now. That's your good.
Well, watch it like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all we got. A little over 2 hours. Not bad.
That is it. Not bad at all. It's not a 4-hour, 5-hour, 6-hour show. Woo! Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen anymore.
That's it. That's all we have. Please give us a like on the way out. We always appreciate it. It helps out.
We got one more.
One
more thing.
Oh, what?
We're giving away Walking Dead Saints and Sinners.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, came back, and according to Kurt, he's already got it.
Kurt.
So Kurt says, "Give that code away, baby."
Could have just gave it to me, Kurt. No, just kidding. But no, let the community win. Stay here, everybody. Don't leave. Try to win this because
one more
VR,
thing.
Is this a VR game?
No.
No,
I don't think so. I'll look it up. And
I mean, the name Saints and Sinners is a VR game. So, oh, dude, I just finished. We had a lot of drinks tonight.
All right, let me jump into the studio, and we are hashtag Saints. There we go. While I look this up on Steam,
maybe it's an option because yeah, dude, Saints and Sinners I always thought was VR.
Da, 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 da.
We got Brandon here putting in Saints.
Yes, it is VR.
Yep. It is. Kurt says it is.
Yep.
So yeah. a VR game. I won't try it because I'm scared.
I actually bought it for Quest, so I'm not gonna put myself in for this one.
I don't, Rebel, and I just because I'm afraid to play it. Not kidding.
Come on, you know you could do it.
Maybe it's just easy for people who have people living in their house because they have like little laughs and stuff they hear outside their headset. Me, just hearing silence, and it freaks me out, dude. I don't know. It just VR horror games freak me out. Am I willing to try them? Yes, just like I did with Resident Evil 4. And I am enjoying it right now. But there are times I get a little freaked out.
And a snail.
This is for Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners on Steam, Joel. I don't think this is big jump scares.
Are we simply beasts? No. I am not.
Except 99% sure I own this on Quest 3. I think it was on sale during Black Friday.
Oh, the meat grinder update. Jeez. No.
So this is for the Steam code, even though it's available on other platforms.
A lot of people have it already.
Yeah, like I said, it was a big Black Friday sale on multiple platforms.
So I believe it's going to be against Jason and Brandon.
You sure, Sean? Last call.
What, for me to join?
Yeah.
Should I? I don't want to take it away from anybody.
You're allowed.
I don't want to take it away from anybody, dude. I don't.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I want one of these two guys to win it. I don't want to take it away from our viewers, man. Jason. Oh!
All right. Congratulations, Jason. I'm going to copy that out of
awesome.
my chat with Kurt. And bada bing, bada boom.
Congratulations, self. Yeah. Hell yeah.
There you go, boss.
Congrats all around, man. Congrats all around.
Kurt, thank you for letting us recycle that on the show. Hey, Saiyan Spirit.
Buddy.
Good to see you. All right. I guess
now are we out of here?
Now we're out of here.
I gotta like get myself a new build on Diablo and now play this crap until I gotta keep playing all this other crap.
I don't know. Am I gonna play it tonight? Man, I don't know. Am I?
So much stuff to play, but guys, give us a like on the way out, please. We will always appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet to keep up to date with all the live shows and uploads. Join the Discord if you haven't yet. The MCAP Discord and Rascal's Basement Arcade. And most importantly, just block that console fanboy. I hope you all have a great week. Enjoy some great games, and we'll see you next time on That Gaming Show.
All right, you guys have a great week. We'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. Why am I not hearing any audio on that?
I don't know. I was just about to dance, and I didn't dance. I was like, oh, it's muted.
I don't know. Is it? Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing playing on that.
Dun 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 dun. I guess I'll just do that.
No, I've got the song hiding in here. Let's see. You ready? It's there.
Oh.